Let's jump in. This is Back to the Dawn. Time to try it out. Here we go, baby. Let's jump in. New game, please. So we get to choose one of these two characters, I think. So do I want to be a charismatic lad with similar intelligence, but admittedly less strength and agility? Now, I mean, overall, this guy's stats pretty much are just better. I mean, slightly lower charisma, but everything else, at least with these two, like, you get more. The overall, like, sum of these numbers is obviously higher for this one. So, I don't know if I'm quite so curious about that. Maybe I'm more interested in their backgrounds being more interesting. So, a journalist for Woodpecker TV, drawn into the city's shadowy underbelly, investigating a story. He's an undercover detective, posing as a criminal, and infiltrates a prison for a top-secret mission. They both sound pretty cool. Curious if there's anything else I can select, but looks like there's not. I think I'll stick with Fox. Or actually, I guess his name is Thomas, rather. I was thinking, oh, his name is Fox Thomas. No, he is a fox. His name is Thomas. This guy's first name probably is not Black Panther. So, I think I'll stick with him at least at first. The idea of having, like, different kinds of characters and presumably with their own unique storylines is very exciting. So, what do we have here? So, we have, like, different... Oh, you select your past. That's cool. So, like, some background stuff, which... helps to fill in your background, and I guess also gives you some bonuses and bonus perks. Going to a television station as an intern, and your dashing good looks brought you in front of the camera. Years of working in the public eye have made you self-conscious about your image. Okay, so you're good at being charismatic and interviewing people, teasing things out of folks with relative ease. Befriending prisoners is easier for you. When performing knowledge actions, get more points. Goes up for more books you read. Very nice. So better charisma, of course. Raising rapport with others. You can't shower without using soap, and you will lose one mind when searching through trash cans without wearing gloves. Specific, but okay. Undercover journalist. City's evils are hidden in the darkest corners. Carry a miniature camera when you venture into the seedy back streets. Okay. Constant dangers made you overly cautious. So violation threshold plus 10. So you're, I guess, stealthy, basically. Craft. You can use materials to craft simple tools. Materials, that sounds nice. More agility, more pocket slots. Attempting a challenge with a reroll success rate of less than 30% will cost 2 focus points. So you're like, hence the overly cautious part. War correspondent. He's covered wars, you know. Volunteered to go to the front lines as a war correspondent. Photographed up close to struggle. Life on the battlefield left you strong physically, but the horrors of war. Got that PTSD, of course. So lots of health and good with weapons. Energy due to the all thumbs. Perk, cool. Some more strength. Armor type will change to thick fur that can cushion blows, make you impervious to cold. Nightmares can't be automatically forgotten. When you take sleeping pills to sleep, you need 2 at a time. These all sound interesting. Since our guy is already, like, very good at charisma, I almost want to, like, lean more into the charisma one. Because charisma, I think, is our guy's highest stat. So I kind of like the idea of like, kind of bumping that up a little bit further. Not being able to search through trash without, you know, without the right precautions might get a little bit annoying, of course. The shower without using soap thing might be a little bit tricky. So that would be, these would be things to work around, of course. They all seem interesting. I mean, this one honestly seems like the most worthwhile. Crafting simple tools and weapons seems like it'd be really useful. It's entirely possible these are just things you start with, so maybe we can level in to getting crafter. It'd be kind of weird for them to limit that to only having a thing you start with. So, yeah, I like all these, but I think I might lean more towards the charisma one. The negatives don't seem horrible. Any of the positives seem like they kind of lean into what this character is already good with. So, go with that. So, what do we have here? Experience the story in a less challenging and more relaxing. Probably the default. Yeah, recommended. Yeah. New Eden mode. Yeah, make sure you're prepared. I am not, but I'm fully ready. And then Skid Road. I guess the idea of it's like Skid Row, I guess, basically. Memory recall. So, which I guess basically means saving and loading, basically. Stick with the default. I'm ready. We'll be able to change this after you start. I won't be able to change the save data to skid mode. No, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to just change it to the scary mode. How we need different from the wild animals. All right. I'm gonna guess this is our guy. I click. There we go. There's our dude. The river's purple, a pungent odor. Okay, that's the new Mountain Dew flavor. We found it. Okay, maybe I wouldn't want to drink the Mountain Dew. So let's hear what one of the residents thinks. Damn chemical plant opened less than 2 years ago. It's devastating the surrounding area. And fuck, look at all this shit. They're killing the fishes. It's awful. Sons of bitches dump sewage into the river at night. The fish are goddamn dead. It's fucked up, man. The stench. My kids are sick. They can't stop coughing. Awful. Yeah, the old pungent purple. Who could forget the pungent purple? It tastes awful. It sounds terrible, but at least it has a fun alliteration. You inform the authorities like the EPA or City Hall? Of course, but they're useless. They don't want to take responsibility. Mayor's nephew has shares in the plant. Ah, there you go. They're in it together. There you go. This is strangely relevant because literally last week there was a news story here in St. Louis about a data center that was going to open and that was about to break ground. Construction for it was going to be breaking ground soon in St. Charles, Missouri, which is not too far from where I used to live actually. And everyone acknowledged like, oh yeah, if this data center gets built, it's going to take up like a fuck ton of water. It's going to pollute a bunch of the surrounding areas, and it was going to be built in a very, very residential area. So the residents were pissed. And there was a city hall meeting. A whole bunch of people raised a stink about it. It was actually found out that the mayor's nephew was like the person that was trying to open this data center. So again, like the idea of like there being this like nepotism that's kind of in cahoots behind the scenes was brought to the foray, and it raised such a stink. They actually got him to pull the plug on the project, which I think it's not the kind of thing I was expecting to happen. It was like, I'm glad the story ended positively like it did, but like a lot of us, we were just like, ah, shit, this is just gonna suck, and we're all just gonna have to deal with it. But I'm glad that the residents there were able to like raise enough of a stink to get the powers that be to pull the plug on the project, at least for now, until they can try some other, you know, bullshit, obviously. People here have less than nothing, he says. The tragic situation here, the result of illegal sewage dumping? I mean, yeah, I think the answer is yes, I think. Inaction of the authorities due to the mayor's involvement. It would sure seem that way. Lame leg. Continue to investigate. Stay tuned for our follow-up reports. That's right. Thomas. Thomas is my first name. The Fox is my last name. So good job. Big shot reporter. That's me. Campaign manager. But straight to the point. 4-year term is almost up. The election's just around the corner. He wants to be re-elected. I'm his campaign manager. He's asked the Eraser for help. He must be desperate. And this, I guess, that's this guy's kind of known thing. Baseless slander. I'm a social activist, you see. Back to the point, though. The mayor does indeed have a certain relative who holds shares in this plant. Of course he does. Of course he does. He wasn't aware of it. Right. The old, I was not aware. I can't recall. No so-called power for money deal ever took place, we promise. Your interview may cause some of the more unsophisticated citizens to misunderstand the situation. Ah, yes, it's all just one big misunderstanding. Maybe reconsider your follow-up report to avoid this misunderstanding. I'll say I'm doing my job. Do I like hide behind doing my job, or should we be defiant, even, and say no? My job is to find the truth. I admire your passion for your work. Is there more to life than work, though, my man? Says Birdie told me you're still renting some fleabag apartment and broke up with your girl not too long ago. No friends to speak of other than that lawyer you used to go to school with. Radical reporting always gets you in trouble. And this lawyer friend is one that has to bail you out of trouble. Also, you'd make a pretty good journalist yourself. I'm trying to make a point, though. We find ourselves in situations that are less than ideal. We can help each other out. Now, am I mistaken that this guy's an actual wolf? Kind of on the nose to have this, like, mischievous fella be an actual wolf. Offering money. Trying to buy me. No, I just want you to join our campaign staff as head of publicity. This is your fee, of course. You're just working as a TV reporter? It's so lame. This is an opportunity. You want to join us or carry on with your reporting? I'm sure you'll make the right choice. So, yeah, so I don't know, like, how on the rails this is going to be. If like, this truly does cause, like, a fork in the road that causes very different things to happen, I will decline. I'm not for sale, bro. How unfortunate. Leave me no other choice, he says. So you're gonna threaten me now? You're gonna erase me? Nah, you broke the containment story. It'd be a headache for me if you disappeared. The public loves to engage in wild speculation. I promise you'll see the follow-up report soon. Have a nice day. So how different would things be if you were to accept the money? An achievement. That was the prologue. He looks a little bit like Squidward. It's the eyes. It is absolutely the eyes, no question. Kappas. Is this your car? Yes. Received an anonymous tip that this car contains an illegal substance, and we're here to check. Back up front. So if it look, you can see he's watching from the window. So if he would have placed that tip within, like, well, I mean, I guess he would have placed it before their meeting, because, like, man, what are the odds that right as he's walking out the restaurant, this is all unfolding? You sit tight. What does he find? He was hiding something. Grade A stuff, he says. Don't know anything about that. Let's save for the station. Of course, look who's watching. The sly grin on his face. Prominent reporter sentenced to prison. So that's how I got put in the slammer. Prominent reporter was sentenced to 3 years, fined $50,000 for possession. When in Boulderton prison, suspected of bribing interviewees and fabricating fake news stories. Wow, so they hitting us with even more allegations. Don't believe any of his past reports, they say. Investigation into the contamination of the river has finally brought the truth to light. Investigation team jointly formed by City Hall, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait. The investigation team formed by City Hall and the EPA to investigate themselves, I guess? There's a temporary worker who was a drunk on the job. Ah, yes. It was a minor contamination, yes, yep. Temporary worker in question has been fired. Yep. Seems legit. Seems legit. All right, well, there you go. So that's what sets the story here. Plus 10 resistance to police brutality. Unfortunately accurate. Now here we are in the clink with all these various characters. Fish? No fish. Inmate 1220. Captain Bruce. Yeah. I understand. You have to be mean about it. Dress to cell 3. Let's click to move. Run over this way. Your new home. One last thing. Head count is in the lobby at 8, and do not be late. Got a cellmate. Guy likes to talk a lot. Been a week since my conviction. I haven't met with Reed, my lawyer, yet. And Charlie, the appeal is progressing. Gotta contact him ASAP. Maybe talk to these guys. Well, we have this person. I'm your new cellmate. I'm sure you're cheesed to meet me. Bring a letter from my girlfriend. Oh, that's nice. This is Sam, but friends call me Ratchet. I was a mechanic in the outside. Let's just say we're a journalist. Might have seen your show. I'm gonna assume the little happy thing was a good thing. Is there a way to contact the outside? So this is a modern prison, so there are ways to contact the outside. Write a letter, like me. In a hurry, there is a payphone. Okay. After the head count, but there's usually a line. Alright, so if nothing else, there's that as an option. Okay. So the time is ticking, sure enough. So this is the... I think where the support pack can be cashed in. Simple workbench, very nice. Cardboard box under the table. Yes, this is the support pack stuff. Like the box. Mysterious cardboard box. Important item. Can't be a gift. That's, yeah, Metalhead Games is the name of the developer. Has not been opened by the guards in the mailroom, so what's so special about it? So yeah, because my review key included the supporter pack DLC, I don't know what is inside the supporter pack. I'll assume it's a gift for me. But guys, is so enthusiastic about it. Take a look. Crack it open. Hope we're not gonna make Ratchet jealous of our cool welcoming gifts. So we got dice with special patterns. Two six-sided die. Wait, one pair is two six-sided die. The other pair is also two six-sided. Okay, cool. And then cell decoration bundle. It's just, yeah, just cosmetic. Okay. And then instant photo. Enable the protagonist's unique emoji in settings. And then a couple other things. Zoo Breaker audio cassette. Is it the soundtrack? There's a lyric sheet. Okay. And then floodlight poster. There's the movie's tagline. Wasn't the truth is my job. Oh, you put on the wall to gain 3 rapport with all inmates when you sleep each night for up to 5 nights. For only 5 nights though. Okay. Gain 5 reputation. Inferno hero. 2 lives, 1 lie, no way out. And this one is Hidden Room CD-ROM. Unknown movie called Hidden Room, and strangely the synopsis consists only of 1 word. Welcome. Now, lots of fun little thingies. When they say 2 six-sided die, yeah, and then also 2 six-sided die. I'm not sure if there's anything special about them, if they're just dice. Okay. Well, that's fun. So, I don't have a pen or pencil, and I probably don't have much for crafting right now. I do have... I can make a paper crane with some material, with some paper. Don't use it to wipe your ass, by the way. We have a potted plant, but it's made of plastic. So, can't do anything with that, obviously. Out of curiosity, is there a way to see what the buttons are? Because presumably there's like an inventory, right? Suggestion. Okay. We got quests. Framed for reporting on a sewage violation, right? Verdict has been reached, but we're trying to go for the appeal. Read the red panda. He's going for our appeal. Very nice. Oh, go to the lobby for head count at 8. Abilities. Okay, so here are the other things for our character, at least. Presumably these are things, yeah, with skill points. We get to unlock things. There's our guy. We have shoes, leather shoes. Negotiation actions. We have a caramel bar, a cookie, chewing gum. Thought that was a USB stick at first. Chewing gum, paper. Just one coin. For disassembly? Wait, disassembly tool. Made of metal, though. Interesting. Yeah, there's keys. And I guess, like... Oh, receipts, I see. The important items. We can't do anything with these just yet. Okay. A whole bunch of characters to eventually meet. So there's our lawyer. Here's this fucking guy. The campaign manager, but known as the infamous Eraser. You can guess how he got that nickname. Yes, I can. This is his bodyguard he calls Kong. Would never want to get into a fight with him unless you absolutely have no other choice. You know, he's gonna... He's a big, capable dude. There's different gangs. Bigfoot gang, Sharptooth gang, Black Claw gang, and then the unaffiliated, and then just these dudes. Alright, good to know. I'm sure we'll get very affiliated, or very, not affiliated, but familiarized with these folks. Alright, well, let's see what else we got. Bullet sink combo, it's pretty advanced. Hopefully the water does not overflow, that would be very unfortunate. What's a tutorial clip? Or tutorial thing to check, rather. This toilet sink combo doesn't look pretty, but it gets the job done. Alright. Yep. So make sure make sure you're, like, aware of your toilet needs. Almost fell asleep in the toilet, he says. You also need to brush your teeth. Good for body and charisma. Toothpaste and a toothbrush to make that happen, though. Okay. Here's a point where we can put on a poster. It's cupboard. Oh, what's this? Something on top, though. It's a schedule and a letter. Small cupboard. You could store stuff here. So there's contraband, of course. Cupboard's normal compartments can store items with violation of 2 or less. Otherwise, they will be discovered. There are hidden compartments, though. Very nice, very nice. Here's our bed. Or rather, well, yeah, I was gonna say it's a bunk bed, yeah. So we're on top. Got the top bunk. You can sleep. There we go. After 9 every night. Restore stamina. But you gotta go, it's at 9, or I'm sorry, at 7, and no sleeping in. Improve the quality of your bed by making your bed. You'll freeze without a blankie. There's magazines or handheld games, you can entertain yourself. Alright. Well, I think that's pretty much all there is inside of our cell. If there was anything else we wanted to mess with here. Can I go ahead and put up a poster? Want to increase rapport or reputation? Up to 5 nights, yeah. Oh, this one. It's probably too early to try to befriend him. Put a head count. Actually, we got here a little bit early. They got a sheep. I think all the guards are dogs. Little guard dogs. I do appreciate the Shiba guard dog. That's more adorable than it has any business being. There's a frog lad. There's... Yeah, like, of course, there's elephants and rhinos and shit. I can't help but notice the different colors. There's a turtle. Yeah, all the red in the back, the orange, and the blue. Of course, we're orange. Not sure what the colors signify. There's the boss dog. What's this guy's name? Yeah, Bruce. Liz counting him out. So 2 were absent. I see 1 spot there and 1 spot there. Well, actually, I guess I see a few spots. I'm gonna guess that's our roommate right there. Absentees are in the infirmary, so that's okay then. First of the month, we have some more dipshits. That's me. I'm a dipshit. Do not try to stand out from the crowd, he says. We got Brimzil. What's up, bud? Color represents the danger level. Well, I mean, I see a lot of, like, fairly large and at least somewhat scary creatures standing in the back. So that might exactly be it, Brimzil. That might exactly be it. It's almost like organized by size, because yeah, you see like some of the more adorable characters are in the blue. I keep looking at the frog guy. My eyes are just constantly drawn to the frog guy. He says, "Don't be a smartass. And the newcomers, listen up. They do have work assignments. There's vacancies in the laundry room. Any new inmates who need some money can apply there. And of course, others are. There's some grumbling. Some grumbling happening. There's no whining. All right, that's it. From Zilla. Oh, really? Oh, I mean, maybe it might be exactly how it works then. Yeah. I can't pretend to be an expert on these matters. In fact, this is I think really the first game I've played that like gets into at least some like form of the ins and outs of what it's like to be in prison. There's that one game that I know some people have streamed before called Hard Times, and that game is like very strange. I don't think there's very much in that game that's like an accurate representation of what prison life is like. That game is very absurd. Although it does look very fun, but yeah, just not very like, I wouldn't call that a simulator. So we do need some cash. We're trying to call our lawyer, who's waiting to hear from us. So I'll check the objectives. Give him a call. They did say you need to use the payphone. I'm not sure how much money we have on us right now. We have, I guess, 1 coin. Yeah, so just the 1 coin. So we could try talking with some of these guys. Check with Sam. He's doing some work. Oh, actually, maybe I can't talk to him. So lunch gets served at noon. The laundry room is the sweetest place to work, he says. It says, stay right where you are. Okay, in that case, I won't fuck with you. I probably would earlier try to befriend people. Oh, here's the payphone. Show my script to the director, he says. Yeah, so this conversation might be going on for a bit. A comeback is riding on it, he says, man. Says we got 50 bucks. Oh, you're right, down the bottom. Yes, thank you. Thank you, that's exactly it. Cool. Got energy and stamina. What's this? Building. Oh, it's a fast travel. That's kind of cool. Right to sell if we wanted to do this. Our inventory. Perfect. Perfect. Very nice. That is to cell block B. Let's see. I wanted to check out this laundry area. Tony, you want to say? Like, I'm curious what the befriend option does. I'll try befriending this guy. Instead, I didn't pay back the money. What's got you so jumpy, friend? Not like I have anywhere to go. Trying to collect the debt, he says? I guess this guy owes him money. Owes money to somebody, I guess. But was in for a beating, he says. Try to befriend people? Okay, yeah. I was nervous that, like, befriend, I thought that meant, like, oh, like, attempt to, like, connect with somebody. And I thought what you had to do is you had to, like, raise the little familiarity meter up or something like that. I wasn't sure what befriend meant. But yeah, it sounds like it's like, you're just trying to, you know, interact with them just in a more casual sense. Not like, hey, let's be best friends. Like, whoa, 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 this is happening a little quickly. You take it slow, man. So it's the Black Claw Gang. Borrowed from Bill to cover the interest, and, yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy, here we go. The cover was so tempting. Bought a copy from Tony on credit. Oh, boy, so basically everybody is after his ass. So you're a deadbeat? You don't just say that. I mean, yes, but... So I have a cash flow... I call it a cash flow problem. What if you lent me cash to help me get through this tough time? I'll pay you back double, I promise. You take me for a fool? His support will help you. or hinder you. I mean, if no one likes this guy. Honestly, borrowing money, but never pays his debts. I should borrow money from you too. Yep. There you go. All right, so in that case, I will talk to more folks. He says, "You want it? I got it." I'm guessing he's got stuff for sale. All kinds of good stuff. Gotta be quick if you don't want to miss out. The caramel bars, not even the expired ones. Triple the price, but still sold out in no time, he says. Original prices. And so you know your stuff. Give you the special discount that only my friends get. Yes, that raises the rapport. Nice. Okay. That is good. Thank you, Brimzilla. That's very helpful. One-time offer. Still thinking. You drive a hard bargain. Sorry, I was just zoning out. Yeah, were you talking to me? There we go. His rapport will help you. Perfect. He's the black market guy. Get hands on anything. Even the good stuff like Play Pup. We know the koala guy loves it. Has his sales pattered down to a fine art, but unexpectedly failed when it came to you. We're a cool customer, apparently. Guard surveillance. Cause any trouble. I mean, I wasn't planning on it. Oh, now the phone is available. I envy your nice relationship you have. Yeah, Kevin the koala. Yeah, when they say like, yes, his rapport will help you, and I'm over here like, I don't know if I want to be associated with this guy. His girlfriend's name is Nicole. I get on parole in 2 months. Aw, that's sweet. He says we already got a date and everything. Our mom said the date, but you know what mothers-in-law are like, he says. Just trying to keep my head down and get through the last couple months. If anything goes wrong with the parole, then things go badly. One thing on his mind. I can't say I blame him. I'm gonna faint just thinking about her, man. Aw, he's all sweet. Plans to keep a low profile for the next 2 months. I hope nothing gets in the way of that. I really do. Lovely and charming fiance Nicole's waiting for him on the other side. No surprise at his critical time. Who can blame him? The phone is available. Make that call. Prison smartphone. It's so modern. Going into the number. $10 per call. Goddamn. I mean, I know when it comes to like commissaries and stuff, yeah, it's fucking highway robbery. You know, the kinds of things we take for granted here as being affordable here are like ridiculously overpriced in the on the inside. A $90 service charge are added for your first call. Well, well, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah. More shady than I thought. Yes. Here's $100. I don't have $100. Gotta make some money. Let's take that laundry job then. We're pretty short in cash. Can't afford the $100 to make your first call. $100 for a phone call. Good lord. I've heard about ridiculous phone fees. Or like phone bills rather, but this is something else. Captain Bruce for applying to the job. Let's talk to these guys. Someone could give me a cold beer, I'd be willing to go. Well, maybe seg doesn't mean what I think it does. No, I love my excellent spirits. Vodka from my hometown will put hair on your chest, he says. One sip will blow your mind. Oh, his name's Vladimir. That makes sense. Okay. Got my hands on the bottle. I'll share with you guys sometime, he said. Go up with just one spark, he says. Molotov cocktails. Don't let the fucking boss man hear you, bro. This key probably sees me listening in. Oh, skill discovered. Oh, okay, we learned about Molotovs. There you go. Or rather, I guess northern liquor, which can then use to be, yeah, for burning, right, yeah. So enable now? Sure? Let's see. Skills, yep. And then enabling skills. So you got a new skill, okay. Every attribute, tab, okay. Enabling a skill will take up skill points. experience of the corresponding attempt to add more skill points. And forget unwanted skills anytime. You have the Memory Palace specialty, but it costs experience. Okay. If I were to enable it... Okay, so I don't need this right now, obviously. But it's in our list. Cool. Greeting a friend from afar. Oh, I mean, I was thinking he'd be like, Cannon, I'm over here. I'm talking with the homies. Fuck off. I thought he'd be maybe less than enthused to talk to me, but... Of course, he's got the orange jumpsuit, so that means he's vanilla, you know, just normal, more or less. Friends call me Old Lee. It's easy to remember. 10th year of my incarceration. Decade has flown by in a blink of an eye. You don't seem down about it, though. Eh, life's good and bad. Why wear the sadness on one's face? Still have happiness after 10 years here, I guess. I admire the attitude, yeah. A wise man seeks neither a full belly nor a comfortable home. There at least is a place here where I can be free. Kitchen. Afternoon, he says. It's nice and quiet. Happiness will come into view. Is it a riddle? Okay, he actually seems pretty chill. Middle-aged panda. Let's to adorn his speech with poetry and proverbs. He's a heavy drinker, yep. Impossible for him to get drunk. Make sure he always has the good booze. Iceberg is roaring. Alright, so... There's like reputation levels to be able to befriend, or at least introduce yourself to some folks. At the barbershop in the yard during recreation this afternoon. To improve your reputation. Try boxing matches with the Bigfoot gang. But you have to win, right? Or join a gang, I guess. Shape a new legend of Boulderton Prison with your own ferocity. There's Teddy. He's like, wait, are you talking to me? Someone wants to be my friend? To me? That's great. Come to talk to me. We'll call this Friend Day. What do you think? My friend. You seem overexcited? Yeah, I thought maybe he was being facetious, but no, maybe he's just very excited. Oh, his name is Hakuna. Is this a Timon and Pumbaa situation? Just be a subway engineer. Trains run under the ground. It was great. Oh boy. Oh, he's got the hyperactivity. Oh, well, I mean, yes, appropriate for the Timon, like, kind of personality quirk. Was in a psychiatric rehab facility for 2 years. If I had a problem, it's all cured now. Yeah, you seem great. You seem very well adjusted and normal. I'm just extroverted, I promise. Is there a mute button on this guy? Oh, he's a meerkat. Okay, I thought maybe he was a yeah, what was Timon? Was Timon a prairie dog? No, that's not right. Maybe he was a meerkat. I guess I never considered it. I know Pumbaa's a warthog. Meerkat says he's a what? It even says meerkat right there. When I hear the name Teddy, I think of like some kind of bear. Meerkat says, listen, I'm the first one. I'm the first one, bro. You need look no further. Yeah, Hakuna the warthog. Used to suffer from hyperactivity. He went to a psychiatric hospital for it. He allegedly has been cured. This guy looks... why are you staring at me? Are you thinking about how ugly you are? No, I was not thinking that. Nah, I don't give a shit. Looking ferocious is an advantage. The scumbags are messing with me, I suppose. Makes people afraid of me, he says. Don't appreciate my looks. Check out my tusks and the big lumps on my face. I'm sure I'm want to be happy about the lumps. I'm a heartthrob among other warthogs. You have a unique look. You liked it. Or I think I saw a +7. Here, I'll show you all the love letters I've received. Looks ugly, but is brimming with confidence. Ferocious face is a natural advantage in this dog-eat-dog world of prison. I just don't appreciate the aesthetic. I'm giving myself the day off. This guy sure is tall. Are you interested in my height? It's hard not to notice. It's like no, it kind of stands out, I guess. I get to look down on people, he says. Yes, yes. What's their body count? Yes, they will not reply with sexual partners. Yeah. Yeah, the phrase grandpa has a body count has different weight depending on the context. Jimmy the giraffe. I used to be a software engineer. I thought he was a pro basketball player, but I suck at basketball. Or rather, I don't like exercise. Yeah, valid. Other than yoga for two, if you catch my drift. I do watch games, but only if I've got money riding on them. Just listen, just because you're tall doesn't mean you have to be a pro basketball player. Yeah, I don't want to be tagged with the all giraffes are big dummies label. Yeah, we all know about like animals with like certain expected like stereotypes, basically. Got the sunglasses. I love the sunglasses. Tallest prisoner by far. Doesn't want to play sports, right? Main interests are women and gambling. Valid, honestly. So I can't talk with him. Oh, am I running out of points? Ooh, okay. Right. But in 5 minutes, I'll get another point. Alright, so in the meantime, I'll go ahead and ask about work. Apparently there was a job in the laundry area to take on. Haircuts are the most homicidal species. That's impressive. That's impressive. It's all homicide, yeah. I feel like I had heard something about that at one point. Maybe you were the one that told me about a meerkat, because that sounds vaguely familiar. Allowed to work in the laundry room without good conduct credits. Good conduct credits. Wonder, like, if that's the thing you have to build up somewhere. Our guy's getting a little bit hungry. Special privilege for the new fish, he says. Come fill out the form. Alright, so... I have enough good conduct credits. I don't know if I would want to work on the roof site as like if that was like considered a nicer thing to strive towards. That sounds like it'd be a lot more brutal. It'd have to be the laundry room. You can, I guess, I don't know if these are permanent upgrades. They probably are. 4 hours of computer use in the general building. Yeah. Application is approved. Work in the laundry room. Cool. Working hours. Great job. You'll love it. I wonder how great this is really going to be. See this fence gate right here. This one right here. From there, before lunch, and a girl will take you to your workplace on the other side of the corridor. No funny business. Watched by snipers. Oh, that's intense. That is a good meerkat fact. Yeah, we call it meerkaticide. That's right. Alright, did I get any more points? Yeah, supposedly we were gonna get the next point in 0 hours. I want to talk to him, and then we'll go on north. I'm a little bit curious about this fellow over here, Diego. There's a couple other folks. Yeah, there's one guy over here just staring at the wall. Anybody else? Yeah, so there's a few. Obviously, we haven't befriended everybody, but there's plenty more where they came from. And I just took the time over. Now, there's a very real chance there'll be more on the other side anyway. Anything else I wanted to do kind of while we're here? This cell block B. Probably cell block A. I'm a little bit curious about this guy. Drinking fountain? Probably not free. Use a cup of coffee. Do I just drink hot water? I'll go without for now. He says stay away. He says stay away from me. Am I in your way? Is it for your own safety? The color of my skin? Oh, he's like a poison dart frog. I'm poisonous. If it cut and it rubs against me, you're fucking dead, Zo. Do you think that's real, or do you think that's like a thing he tells people as a self-defense? Like a projected self-defense mechanism? Brought it upon yourself, he says. So, no, my saliva splashed on your nose. He probably, like, spit in our face. You befriended him. Yes, I mean, that's a weird definition of the word befriending. When you first approach him, he shows resistance. He's not being hostile, but he, I think, maybe is, like, being honest about it, perhaps. Could this tree frog be one of the few good guys in the joint? All right, well, let's go ahead and head here and go to work. Work request has been approved. You do have a work permit, but I can't find a health certificate for you. Go to the infirmary for a physical. You have to pass before you can work. Okay. Go ahead and go there now. For a physical, right. You want to go now? Yeah, just go for it. They'll escort you. Behave yourself. All right. It'll be lunchtime pretty soon, though. Here for a physical? I sure am. Consultation room. Come to me when you're done. Don't stay there too long. Alright. Of course, I don't have any the wherewithal to befriend anybody right now. Not enough focus points. There are some folks that are injured. Or, well, I don't know if they're injured, but they're in the infirmary for one reason or another. Consultation room. Serve around. Can't just see the doctor whenever you want. Unable to reach. Alright, so I just wait for them? That guy's watching me. I was gonna say, yeah, because the door's not open, right? Yeah. Well. Can I use the intercom? Oh, there we go. Here for the physical. They have free time. A doctor with free time in a prison? I find that a little bit hard to believe. Got the brief physical. First time here. Responsible for all the inmates' ailments, big and small. At 5:30 sharp, I do not do overtime. If you get hurt during the night, the guard Brand will administer your drip. He's not a doctor, but he has some medical training, so it's enough to keep you going, I suppose. Test results. So, congratulations, nothing wrong with you for the most part. Unsanitary conditions, so you can never be too cautious. Infectious disease vaccinations. Don't touch anything on the instrument tray. I can tell if anything's missing. We'll be a good boy, yeah. Want to cause problems on our first day. Ready for the shot? Just get me. Just make it quick. All right. Got the health certificate. We're all set now. So back to the general population and go for lunch. Question is, how do I go to lunch? Would that be for the lobby? Probably wouldn't be upstairs. Actually, maybe it would be. I could have at least looked through her stuff. It was one of those where it's like, do I want to risk it? I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy and like do things legitimately. At least for our first day. Then we'll explore around a little bit. Still vacancies in the laundry room. Right. Saw that message before. Just gotta wait for 5 minutes. Okay, I figured like if there was like a place to go for it or like some way to like fast track it. Let's see. So I don't have any more points, and well, actually, I guess in 2 minutes I'll have another focus point to spend. Another focus points for these guys yet. Hello, I'm a new prisoner. He says, smiley face. I'm not a hard ass like Bruce is. I'm Billy, deputy captain. Day-to-day lives. They can come to me every week to get their essentials. It's never enough, so the inmates usually end up fighting over them. Not terribly surprised. There's not enough to go around. Make life easier for you, I'll run a small business on the side. Oh, okay, alright. Replenish your everyday essentials. And I sell a few goodies. It's like a win-win. That's what he's doing here. He's just staring at the wall. He's probably reading a poster. This is making my eyes hurt. Still no focus points for this guy. Oh, and if I can, yeah, I can just, we'll rest. I don't think that means like take a nap necessarily, or sit down. What else? Pretty much seen all there is to see. Trade or give a gift. I think so. Oh, here's a map. That's kind of nice then. Oh, the yard cafeteria. Oh, okay. So we are in the first floor right now. So yeah, that'd be a little area in like the bottom center. First floor, second floor, and the roof. Won't get lost now. Oh, we actually can take this with us. Nice. That's nice. So if I go down here, bulletproof glass. It's lunchtime. Want to eat leftovers. So it just fast tracks us to the cafeteria. Doesn't look too bad. I'm sure the taste won't be great. There's some disagreements happening already. Right, so ask about the Cook brothers. I'll ask about them. In the middle of the Cook brothers, everyone calls me Sticks. Or triplets. Just the three little pigs. Big brother's a hard ass, and little brother's a hard worker. I'm not too smart, though, so I always listen to the big brother. Alright, nice talking at you. What do you want to eat? Do I have just the boring stuff? Or do I pay a little bit extra for something nice? Pumpkin porridge or some apple pie? Question of injury. I see. I have lost some brain juice. The mind one would be cool, but that's. Listen, I'm not made of money. I'll just take the free one for now. I'll have some bread slop. Who do you want to sit with? We've already befriended Giraffe Fella. We've befriended like anyone else we know. We'll sit with Giraffe Fella. Unless anybody else here we know. Do I want to share my lunch with him? I could request an apple pie at a decent discount. Well, no, not discount, but like as a chance. A chance of getting it, I guess. Where's the single crumb? Yeah, it's like, I just want to talk with him, but, yep. Alright. And now that things are chill, I have a whole 1 point to spend on interacting with folks. Here's what Old Lee's doing over here. Oh, no, I guess I can't just, like, talk to him casually. There's Joseph. We're learning some prison self-defense. I'm interested. Boxing's a great way to get in shape. Is he a kangaroo? I know kangaroos are very strong. Think how hot you'll look if you turn your flab into muscle. He says, it's not boxing that I'm not interested in, it's you I'm not interested in. It's not my type. Most trustworthy friend in the joint. Not the guards. Your fists are your only real friends. The dog eat dog out world out here. Yeah, I know how to turn a little fish into a badass shark. Joseph's boxing lessons. Taught by me, former professional boxer, Joseph the Whirlwind. 10 lessons will make you invincible. It's a special offer, only $500. Let me think about it. It is a little expensive. It's a little expensive. Give yourself the chance to get stronger. I'm sure he knows his stuff, but the outrageous cost might be a little bit tough. Yeah, sure enough, he is a kangaroo. What's the little, like, sweat marks mean? I guess there's, like, some disagreements happening. Money is due today. What am I gonna do? I should have known not to buy your bonds, he says. Haven't seen a single cent so far. Investing requires patience. Some investors receive dividends. Oh, is there a prison stock market here? Is that what this is? Stocks and bonds? You should arrive in a couple days, I promise. I need to withdraw my money now, he says. It's a term bond. What's going on over here? So I'll make it worth your while. Alex, that's kind of a lame name. Imagine being named Alex. Ugh, kind of cringe, am I right? Couldn't be me. I love serving the Sharptooth Gang. Listen, I want you to do. The Bigfoot Gang and the Black Claw Gang are in a dispute over the fee for the smuggling route. Ah. Even go to war over it. See, spread some gossip around Jumbo, or regarding Jumbo and Caesar. I get what you mean. So what is it? There's some scheming afoot. Intelligence experience. All right, all right. What else is happening? Some stuff over here. We saw this guy in the corner of the like the lobby earlier. It says, "My bro, my buddy." As I said, no credit. Oh, that's the black market guy. Gotta cut you off, bro. They're in the same gang. Bigfoot Gang, bros, and Sallies. I want you to ruin me, he says. Alright. What's Pikmin rifling through? Actually, I don't think I can. Yeah. And if I try to rifle through the trash, I'll get... my guy will feel sad. Whoever finished eating first gets the barbell this afternoon. You have to chew before swallowing. Just inhale the food. That horn block something? Says you've been regurgitating it and chewing it up again. It's extremely weird. Very strange. Recreation's coming in pretty soon here. I'm curious what this is. Curious back door is behind this gate. Leads to the kitchen probably. Gate of course is... Wait, it's unlocked. That's a little surprising. Well, it's like tempting to like maybe try to fuck with things, but maybe not so much at this point. What else we got? So bread free, as well as pumpkin porridge. Monday and Thursday they got apple pie. Tuesday, Friday they got omelet. Wednesday, Saturday mushroom pasta. Only available while supplies last. So this is the eldest of the Cook brothers. He's Straw. I'm the boss of the cafeteria and the boss of the kitchen. Last person in prison you want to offend for 10 years running. Hate it when inmates don't finish their food, he says. I have no more focus points for the time being, so no more opportunities to interact. Now we're in recreation mode. Cool. Probably get some fresh air. Yard looks pretty small. Map of the fence. Sure. But from 3, so from 1 to 6. I returned to the main building before 5:30. Now I was actually hoping my guy would be able to do some work. We just took the laundry job. I'm guessing that would be in the laundry building area. We're here. This is the cafeteria we just came from. Main building's up top. The bathroom. There's bleachers. Weightlifting. General building. Chapel. Baseball fields. That's actually a couple odds and ends. We got Manish over on YouTube. What's up, Manish? Hope you're doing well. Can't return to the main building during recreation. Ways to kill time, though. Weight pit, general building, and a chapel. The yard map. Very nice. What's this one say? We can try really any of these 3 things. Any, or I guess all these 3 things. Outside the main building, even if it's raining. Is there stuff to do? That. Firefighting vehicles only. I will not search it because our guy is a little squeamish around such things. We need gloves to be able to search these things. New fish, that's me. I have 1 focus point to use. 5, that restores over time. Who else would I be talking to? Didn't have enough for lunch. I want to buy some snacks to the machine, but I'm out of money. That's a shame. I want to give you a chance to help me. Half the money in your pocket, I'll let you pass through here or else. Or what? Teach some prison etiquette. Strip money from me. And expect peace and safety in prison. I'll try to persuade him. Is there another way we can solve this problem? That is not quite great. I almost got it. I needed an 8 and I got a 3. 1 more reroll. Okay, that's closer. I'm out of patience. Alright, fine. Worth a shot. I'll let you go for now. Walks away satisfied. That's disappointing. Unlucky, he says. Just please no more trouble. That'd be nice. Yeah, and of course it fucking hurts our brain. This is... yeah, vending machine, yep. Let's see. Some plants going on the ground. Don't mind if I pick it. Probably. Picking plants seems pretty chill. Satisfy your green thumb. Irises, mushrooms, mint, all valuable. Can be eaten as medicinal herbs or sold even. Or used in crafting. Weeds take up space and prevent other plants from growing. I didn't realize there were multiple pages down here. When a plant is lush, pick it as soon as possible. Others will do the same. Jewel scarabs can be found in very lush plants. You might even get to meet one. Jewel scarabs. Not eat if allergic to pollen. I don't think I am. Okay. Now there seems to be some kind of disagreement happening over here. What's this guy resting on? I thought there was like raw meat in that thing. No, I think it's some equipment container. What's going on over here with Tim? You're in the warden's office. Lisa the accountant disappeared last month, so they pulled me undercover. This is super boring, but the pay's pretty good. Anyone strange while you're there, like any wolves? We would like to know about wolves. Warden and I are the only ones there. Probably no secret rooms. We're very much curious about any mysterious wolves and the like. So Crunch is this guy's name. Got a question mark above his head. And his name is Alex. That's my name. Gang affairs. Nah, I'm good. I can't pick any of these guys. Kinda chilling. These are bleachers, I guess, for watching any games that are being played. I'm gonna leave that one for now. Yeah, leave the ones that are not so lush for the time being. This one looks kind of cool, actually. This is mint. The golden legend, he says. Oh, the jewel scarab, nice. A rare golden beetle. You can eat it. Apparently, it actually tastes quite good. Very lucky, very lucky. So what do we have here? So we'll walk around the general building, go to the chapel, and work out. Let's try working out. Our guy's not very strong by default. Don't have any focus points right now. We want to pump some iron. Elephants. Oh, he's got more gang affairs fight, I guess. That's the big question mark thingy. So we'll do this one. Give us a shot. Don't want to be scrawny this place, man. Want to use the bench press? This is Bigfoot gang territory. We're in charge here, he says. Anybody else wants to work out here, they have to pay a fee. Okay. Well, maybe there's another place we can work out. I'm gonna guess probably not, but I'll look around at least before I commit to anything. What's this? No idea what this is. Everything's locked. How mysterious. What's this one? General building for indoor activities. Okay. We do want to go in there. Creation room, library, art room. Please keep quiet. Oh, it's locked though. Is there an entrance fee? Even this costs money. It's also Black Claw Gang. Okay. I can't do anything without money. Right, right. All right, we'll come back in a little bit. Maybe there's probably no other way in. I'll explore around before I commit to anything. Playing some baseball. We at least talked to these guys before. Ooh, that looks nice and lush. Some mushrooms. Yep. Side effect body -5. Eating the mushroom makes you bigger. I don't know about that. Maybe better strength for a bit, but... Nothing else in the baseball diamond, and basketball area is pretty chill. Actually, is there a conversation happening? Glad to see you. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, I do have a point. I do have a point. So Black Claw, would that be? Probably not those guys. What if I should use my focus point to try to befriend one of the Black Claw guys? Which would be... Is there a map of nothing? Oh yeah, can I scroll down? Here we go. So we are... The white pitch should be... It's the bleachers. Okay, it's to the right. And maybe I should use my focus point to try to befriend one of the Black Claw guys. Yard activities. Orderly manner. Don't damage the facilities. Basketball court cleaning. Fitness equipment oiling. You are here. Okay. Alright, so I can't befriend him. I'm gonna guess I probably can't befriend pretty much any of these guys. Yeah. How about you? Can I befriend you at least? No, I cannot. I'm seeing a pattern here. What about this guy? Keep it down, you'll scare them. Who am I scaring? Oh, the elves, he says. Oh, that's right. This is the guy that was, like, in the corner, having a bit of a moment with himself. And we got Woo in the house. What's up, Woo? Thank you for that raid, my man. We're playing a game called Back to the Dawn. Game came out about a month month and some change ago. About a month and a half ago, and it I'm playing it for the first time. I've heard very good things about it. It's interesting so far. We're still kind of in the entry and like the starting times, kind of like getting to learn all the other inmates. We're an animal fella in an animal fella prison, trying to get the lay of the land. We've been framed for some heinous crime. We're trying to, figure our way around prison and hopefully uncover the conspiracy that got us here in the first place. Let's see what Woo's been playing. He's been doing some... Oh, Hard Space Shipbreaker. That game looks really cool. I've not played it myself, but I've seen it. It looks really freaking dope. Looks very cool. Hope you're enjoying it so far, bud. And yeah, we're talking with Diego, the sheep fella, I think, or lamb maybe. He says, yes, there's elves. They're dancing on the tip of my nose, don't you know? And there's lobster knights climbing up my legs. I think there's something loose with this guy. You're high as a kite and you're hallucinating. No, I'm a magic chef. This is my psychic power. Herbs and spices onto your food. He says, yeah, absolutely. Mushrooms and painkillers. It tasted out of this world. I love mushroom and painkiller pasta. That sounds amazing. So, yes, this guy's in his own little world. Ooh, thank you for that raid, as always. If you have any clips you want to share, I love getting to see what kind of fun stuff you've been up to. But yeah, this game's pretty cool so far. Like I said, we're still in the early stages. We passed the prologue earlier, and this is our first day in this prison, so we're trying to learn the lay of the land. And the lobsters are climbing. It's hilarious. This guy's, well, it's something. Oh, he's an alpaca. Okay. Alpaca. He's always drooling. He's heavy drug use. Yep. Likes to hallucinate in broad daylight. Naked elves and lobster knights are the ones he likes to talk about. He was apparently an apprentice chef, but that was the start of his downward spiral, so it would seem. All right. Well, that's just fine and dandy. So, for any of these... Oh, it looks like they are playing some kind of baseball, or they're just throwing the ball back and forth. So, we have a series of objectives. We do need to work out. Or, I mean, we don't have to, but it's like we get a nice experience reward if we do all three of these things. We can at least do one of them, which is to say, go to the chapel. That one probably is free. You hear people doing stuff. There are devout prisoners here. Let's go check it out. There we go. Here we got Woo now. So what's up, buddy? He says, it didn't raid me in automatically. Was it being a little silly? It's usually it works okay for me, but I've heard instances of some of the raids being a little bit silly sometimes. As always, Woo, if you had any clips you want to share, you know I love to see what you've been up to. And I hope you've been enjoying Hard Space Shipbreaker. That game looks really cool. I've not played it, but I have seen it, and it looks fucking dope as hell. I have no focus point, so I can't talk to anybody right now. Or at least I can't talk to anybody new. Amphibian language. Make my parole go smoothly. Oh, there's Sam. One track mind. Old Sam. There's Eddie. Just get me out of this mess, please. Father of the forest. You can kind of listen in to hear what everyone's praying for. So let's just leave it at that. Let it rain every day, he says. Anderson. Of course, there is, and they got the Sheba guard. I love the Sheba guard. And of course, our guy has taken a bit of a brain beating, which is to say he's it's been an exhausting day. Sin and confession, sure. Are there nightmares in the cold of night? This is the punishment for those who sin, he says. Not be tainted by the dirt of this mortal world. I don't think I have any nightmares, but sure, I'll confess. Okay, never mind. I got nothing. What about you, Rob? Rob the dog? A quiet place, he said. Okay. Father of the forest. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be quizzed on any of this. Prayer has been newly revised by the Central Diocesan Prayer Subcommittee. Okay. Seems legit. Seems legit. Since our guy does have some mental points that he has lost, it'd be nice to be able to... Oh. That not allowed? You saw me. I'm not sure how we... Oh, maybe we just, like, sit on the pew? It takes, I guess, 30 minutes, which is fine. Or it's just rest. We'll just take a nap. No, probably just... Yes, if that's enough to... Oh, we have to roll for it. Okay. So, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Don't suppose I can do that more often, can I? No. Can I pray more? It's like, it was not a great roll, unfortunately. Okay. Not a whole lot here. I'm curious what's behind that door, but yeah, the guard was none too kind to have me explore it. Okay, so that was just the one. The chapel. Going into the general building costs a fee, and working out also costs a fee. And I'm already down quite a bit of money. Kind of a shame you're not allowed to do any work, at least in the main building, during recreation time. It's a little bit unfortunate. Roof is under construction right now. I don't know, unless there's like some other way. Yeah, the cafeteria's back this way, the vending machine. Could check the bathrooms. If there's anything happening around there. Other parts to explore. Can't reach there. There's some great mint right there, which would be nice to snag. Oh, there's a trash can. What's this? Portable toilet, $5 per use. Yep, of course it is. Even the toilets here cost money. $5 per use, no less. This. Some kind of vent. Okay, well, you can assume what that might at some point entail in the future. Happens if I at least, like, attempt to go to the main building. See what happens. Bad feeling something bad's about to happen, he says. Actually, we know this dead ends. That's this way. Okay, so the main building's up here next to the just past the bleachers. Now, if there was somebody we absolutely needed to try to like try to befriend or try to like get into our good graces, we could attempt to just give a gift. We, of course, have some chewing gum, some caramel bars. We have a couple odds and ends, obviously. So if we're to get to that point, we do have some limited tools at our disposal. I don't suppose I can befriend this guy. Oh, maybe. I'll use the point. I'll use the 1 point. I'm a new guy here. I can hear you. Just thought I'd come up and say hi, see how you're doing. Are you done? Yes. And you can go. All right, nice to have your acquaintance. And I really do mean the most limited of definitions of the word acquaintance. A loner of few words. Very unapproachable. He's apparently a terrifying fighter. No one ever fucks with him. He likes to smoke alone during recreation. You know what? If we could befriend him, everyone's afraid to fuck with him. He could be our guy. He could be our homie. Maybe that's like our way out. Maybe not our way out, but our way to like not be treated like shit constantly by everybody. And sure enough, yeah, this leads back to the main building. Yeah, it's a shame we can't do any work during this time. It seems like a great time to just be able to like earn some extra money. So we have another couple hours to kill. Well, let's see how much it costs to pay the fee. $20. Oh my god. All right, how's this work? It's your strength and coordination. The higher your strength, the longer the energy to gauge. I wish they would have told us how much it was going to cost before I committed to that, but oh well. Follow the button prompts. Complete 1 bench press and recover some energy. The more you do, the more you complete before the energy runs out, the more experience you gain. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. It's one of those funny moments where I have a confession to make. So the keys on my WASD is just, that was terrible. I only did 3 bench presses. So the keys on my keyboard on the WSAD, they're actually keys I've switched out because the original ones have like worn down. So I had one of those moments where it's like, oh god, like I don't actually know what the keys, like they're all blank keys because they were just the extra keys that came with a keyboard. So I haven't actually bought like a fresh key set yet. So it's one of those moments where it's like, oh god, like and I'm like trying to rush myself, and I had that moment. It's like, oh god, which one's which? They're keys that like you're just so used to pressing, but when you have to think about it, like it's one thing when you're trying to type something up, when you're like in the heat of the moment, it's like, oh shit, which one is it? Oh well, surely nobody saw me. Paid $20 Well, I don't have any more. Oh, wait, maybe I do. Okay. All right, so there we go. Let's see. Oh, crap. There we go. So slightly better. Q. Ah, okay. We're mixing it up then. Because that was terrible. It was better though. This is one more time. So we're losing mental energy, but I guess we're gaining strength experience. I'm glad that it is not. It's not like $20 per use, and it is killing time if nothing else. So I guess there's that. Okay. Doing better. Oh shit, well I was doing better. Shit. I get up to 6. Shit. God damn it. this is it's embarrassing that this is such a struggle for me. 3 sets of bench presses. He remembers how to do it. He can exercise on his own, which is nice. Which is to say, I don't need the. I guess that means I don't need the tutorial anymore. Right, that's what that means. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. All right. Doing better. This is where things started to fall apart last time. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh heck. Shit. I'll beat my high score eventually, since that was terrible. Advancing specialties. I like to think that if I'm able to like keep up in the ante with our strength training, we'll eventually like be able to level up our strength and have less of a struggle. I do see our stamina is getting pretty low. We have some experience. We can now do some specializing specialties. Okay, so there are 10 specialties. Okay. Activating the specialties under the different tabs costs experience. So activating the specialties costs experience. The amount of experience required will increase with the number of specialties activated. Guessing it'll make more sense once we kind of start messing around in the menu for it. Own your skills, make a name for yourself in the big house. Can I do another? How much does it cost? Experience, yeah, not as much of it. Not as much of it. Actually, I can't do it. Yeah, I don't have enough stamina for it. I'll have to rest up instead. And of course, dinner time is coming in hot pretty soon here anyway. He's got some more focus points. We can talk with some more folks then. Can I talk with you? No, I cannot. I already tried talking with those guys. How about this guy? We have 2 focus points. Might as well use them. We got Calm Chaos. What's up, Calm Chaos? We're having a pretty cool time checking out Return to the Dawn for the first time. We're still in the first day in this game, so this is still very much the introduction. So you need if you want an autograph, you need a pen and paper. This is my first time playing it. I'm liking it so far. No one remembers me after all this time. Are you an actor? I was a superstar back in the day, he says. Comet and Neighborhood Avenger. Lightning speed, never takes off his mask. That's why no one knows who I am. You only recognize the comet, but not Rudolph the reindeer. He does not have a red nose, you will note. Despite the popularity of his character back in the day, no one knows who he is. Almost 8. That's right. Time for dinner. Place is pretty lively at night. But isn't there dinner? Unless like, I mean, there's a lot of bustling happening right now. Lockdown prep happens in a bit. It's locked. You'll be open until lunchtime tomorrow. Yeah. I guess, like, maybe that happened off stream, or off screen rather. What's happening here, by the way? Let's listen in. We got a great opportunity, he says. It'll make your current profits look like small change. Electronic bonds. Oh, he's trying to rope him into this whole racket. The company fails. Are you the one responsible? It's used to invest into a gold mine. It's actual, literal gold mine, he says. I promise. What could go wrong? The dividends from the previous quarter have already been paid. Ask Robert if you don't believe me. He made a fortune thanks to me. I don't know, man. Seems kind of sus. There's a Bob. Maybe for 3 years. But it's been 3, then another 3. Almost 10 years now. Something to get, some kind of job to get done. I'm looking for him. It takes time. You haven't been helping. Mysterious. Okay. What else we got over here? Just don't blink. Oh, he's doing a magic trick. Hands the card in. Ooh, dangerous. That's a dangerous game. Are you sure about that, bro? Anteaters have amazing eyesight. Is that true? Since you're so sure. Well, are you his shill? Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. It's usually how these like, you know, a street like magician performances usually go. There's a capybara named Bernard. And is that a snake or a dolphin? I think it's a snake. A lot of money we're talking about. Gotta take my word for it, bro. Cells and a breakfast buffet. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Yeah, we got, what's up, Duts? What's up, buddy? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought anteaters also had bad eyesight because, like, their whole thing was they, like, tongued around with their, like, tongue proboscis and they, like, sniff with their big snoots because of their crappy eyesight. I thought that's how it worked. This is Back to the Dawn. It is a, you play an animal fella that has been framed and you have wound up in prison, and this is still, we're nearing the end of the first day, in-game, that is. So we're learning about a bunch of the other characters. We're kind of getting our feel for the prison and its ins and outs, the rules that are like the explicit rules and the implicit rules, that is. So it's pretty good. It's a little bit intimidating at the start, at first at least, because there's a lot of characters, and of course it's a prison, so it's not a very kind place. But the game is pretty cool so far, and it's very interesting. There's kind of intrigue of like implied conspiracy about it. It's quite interesting. So I'm liking it a lot so far. And right now we're kind of listening in on some of the post-dinner conversations happening just kind of around the lobby area. And yes, there's like some shady deals allegedly kind of happening in the background. There you go. So yeah, anteaters have terrible eyesight. Yes, yeah, I think they're like, they're not blind, obviously. They're not literally useless, but yeah, I think the idea is that anteaters, yeah, eyesight is not what they use to sniff out their ants. It's not what that is. What else we got? This guy has food. That's where I get dinner. You're in the right place, he says. Best waffles in the joint. Waffles for dinner? You know, some people might turn up their nose at waffles for dinner, but I would be extremely okay with that, honestly. Waffles are tasty and filling. There's nothing more important than in prison than a full stomach. If you can pay, I can add a spoonful of cream. Like milk? Like just cream on the waffle? Or like cream in coffee? Like, what are we talking here? Ask about the waffles. Do they get tired of eating nothing but waffles for dinner? I make the different flavors every day, though. Monday's paprika waffle, mustard waffle, lemongrass. You know, actually, lemongrass waffle might kind of fuck. Paprika waffle also might fuck. I don't know about mustard waffles, though. I don't know about that. Do you want some cream with your waffle? Oh, it does show the price down here. I never realized that's where the price was, because there was that one time where the guy was like, do you want to work out for $20? Like, bro, $20, that's so expensive, goddamn. So no cream for me. All right, did I eat, or did it just add it to my inventory? There's the waffle. It's all pretty much the same, but there's something, it's something to look forward to at least. Go and eat it. All we go. There's a guy named Bam. There's also some hot water. I'll drink some hot water. Oh wait, hold on. Was it? Oh, it heals you a little bit. That's kind of cool. Oh, it just makes the time go by faster. That's what it is. People are kind of coming and going. There's Crunchy. Can't befriend Crunchy. That's the guy that extorted us for our money earlier. I tried to make a phone call, but I've considerably less money than I did earlier. Oh, can I do work stuff now? Yeah, so was prison applications. I don't have any good boy points yet. This time is running out. Yeah, tell me about this time that's running out. I'm curious. Yo, what's up, Iggle Wiggles? Good to see you, bud. By the way, Dutson, thank you again for that raid. And if you had any clips to share, you know, as always, I'm super down. Down to see what kind of fun stuff you've been up to. Speaking of fun stuff, let's see what Dudson's been up to. A quick little shout out. Doing some Artist Impact. Artist Impact. I'll confess, I don't think I recognize that one. Do a quick lookie. Do a quick lookie on Steam. Oh wow, it looks awesome. Yeah, no, I don't recognize this one, but it looks really cool. This looks like something my wife would really be into. Add that to my list. Badass, yeah. Looks like it just came out about a month ago too. It's extra fresh. Very cool. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. That's awesome. I hope you're enjoying it so far. It looks badass. Less than 100 days left on my sentence. Hey, he says, is it like you're getting out, or is there something else happening? Getting out is bad for me, he says. You know why I'm in here, he says. Broke into a random house to steal some money. Climbed up the drain pipe, went through the window. The woman there was taking a shower. Voyeurism as well as burglary. Bad luck strikes again, he says. She says, had a face like a dropped pie and a breath like a month-old trash can, he says. He followed her purity and had to marry her. Oh, I see what this is. Yes, turned myself in. Close to the end, he says. It's not the end of the story, though, he says. Her brother's a big-time mob boss. Oh, boy. And says, I'm still so young. He's trying to, like, stay as long as he can. The mechanics are pretty opaque, though. Yeah. I saw it was a turn-based RPG, and yeah, some of those turn-based RPGs can, yeah, if the mechanics aren't well explained, that can be a bit of a speed bump. Yeah, the good stuff is cool, but the bad stuff gets frustrating. Yeah. It's kind of a bummer when you have to, like, before you start a game, it's like, shit, let me, like, watch a YouTube video to explain the mechanics to this game, that the game doesn't always do a great job of explaining it themselves, so if you're having to, like, do homework ahead of time, I can understand the frustration. This is a possum, an unlucky opossum. It's a one-sided love situation. Right, less than 100 days until his release. You would think that would be a cause for celebration for most folks. And there's Teddy. We've already talked to. I'm going to talk to William. And of course, he speaks really slowly. Young man. That's good. What is good? Do I want a... Oh, I would love one, Dutson. I would love one. We are talking with this turtle lad. Let's see what he's got. He speaks very slowly. He speaks so slowly. These two meet you. Well, at least he's nice. Slow but nice. That's how I want my friends to know me. I want them to think, well, Alex, he's a little bit on the slow side, but he means well. My life is slipping away before my very eyes. Is he, like, super old? For many years. What crime do you think he committed that landed him in here? Speeding ticket? Too many speeding tickets? Not so sure about that. Or maybe he murdered the hare. I don't think I've seen any rabbits here yet, and that seems like a natural thing to see in an area like this. If you need to know anything, somebody kill me now! You can ask me anytime. Well, so he's nice and he's willing to help. You like? Yes, anytime you like. William the Tortoise. He's quite friendly. He's extremely slow speech patterns. Broken sentences make it hard to communicate. Need the patience of a saint to avoid getting in conversation, and it would be best to avoid getting in conversations with him. No prison applications. So I want to know how to work. Like, are we only allowed to work in the morning? It's so weird. Unless I can say, no, that's only take fast travel there. To sell. Oh, by the way, I should look at these because we've gotten some experience. I mean, knowledge actions. Every book you have read. I definitely want to read some books. I guess I need to acquire some books. Maybe he was like trying to blackmail somebody, like trying to bribe someone. Maybe. Here's the different tabs, by the way. So the only ones we have right now are Affinity, which we already have activated, and Bookworm. Oh, right, these are the ones we already have. Right, never mind. And I'm full of shit. We could like enable this one. I'm not sure if this like really helps necessarily. Craft liquor into Molotov cocktails. Like, I don't think that's really worthwhile right now. I think I'll save my stuff for the time being. Go to the bathroom and take a shower. Some soap though. There's TV in the TV room. Okay, so let's do that first, if nothing else. So where's the TV room? Second floor. Do some work in the laundry room. This is the shower area. Very slippery. I mean, if we could just go ahead and, like, find some soap, that'd be great. If you don't shower for 2 days, it'll start to smell and your charisma will be greatly reduced. Stores your stamina. Shower once a day. Okay. Any soap? Any extra soap lying around? Probably don't want to like try to just strike up random conversations with just random folks while they're showering. Seems like a great way to incur their ire. I think the idea here is that I literally cannot shower without soap. I don't have any soap. Can't take a shower. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Haven't seen any ways to get soap. I was hoping it would have been provided to me with like our basic like starting kit. And maybe that'll happen at the end of the day or maybe the beginning of the next day. Like weekly essentials. Here we go. Yeah, soap. And toothbrush and toothpaste and paper. I'll take all of them. Cool. No, it's not daily. It's weekly essential. I wonder how many times I get to use the soap. Now let's go for the showers. Looks like it's 3 uses. Yep, 3 uses. Oh boy. They said if after 2 days you don't shower, you're gonna be in trouble. I might at some point look to see if I can use this one. If I can get like an extra, like if I can buy an extra bar at some point. The shower. And I rolled terribly. Well, it's still better than nothing. Still better than nothing. And then second floor. Let me guess. Do I have to like spend money to hang out in the TV room? If that's how this works? Looks like that's exactly how this works. They run the TV room. Yep, they run everything. What are the rules? Different on every night. Or there's something different on every night. Watch and relax for 1 hour. What's the schedule? Got movies, basketball games. Oh, not South Park, North Park. There's a lot of money getting that poster. Corleone Family's a movie. Can I befriend him? Oh, he's... Oh. I thought I was rapping at him. I was like, excuse me? Those are my 2 lines. They're really good. Took me all night to come up with them. Not bad, I guess. That's how us prison gangsters like to rap. That's right. You seem pretty happy here. I'm here to further my education, he says. You know why I'm here? My boss did something bad. I took the rap for him. Vincent Tahina is the boss's chosen successor, he says. When I get out of here, I'm getting my own territory. He says, I promise that chip's coming in, bro. He seems unfazed by life on the inside. He almost seems to like it. He'll be given his own territory when he gets out. We'll see. We'll see. I hope it works out for you, bro. Right, well, I definitely can't watch TV in the TV room because I don't have the money to make it happen. What the pink is. What that's emphasizing. Let's see. We got some more hot water. Can I play some card games with old Lee? Play some board games with this guy, maybe? It's like if there were any fun activities we could partake in. Don't interrupt my train of thought. And here's this guy. Smoking indoors. Just chilling. I'm gonna guess, yeah, the question mark means, yeah, gang affairs. And Raphael need financial services. Tell me about the financial services. Money is important, right? I have literally $5 to my name. It's not much. Loans and saving services. Some folks are even rich. You don't feel safe having too much money on you. You can save it with us. We pay high interest. We'll leave the funds with us for 3 days, he says. Okay. We won't charge much interest. I hate it when folks don't pay up on time. Right, I can imagine. Good to know. Oh, they're trying to, they're doing some gambling, yep. There is the roof, although roof access is, no bueno. What's this guy thinking? Is that Rudolph? Yeah, we talked to him. Corleone family. Second most popular amongst prisoners. There you go. This. A boxing ring. A little unexpected. Real prison vibe for sure. Here's Diego. And here's Joseph, who does... You know, this is the guy that he swore up and down he had some great boxing classes he could offer us for a small fee of $500 per lesson. Here's this guy, Evan. Do you want to give it a try? Well, I want to learn first. First you sign up with me, then you beat the crap out of each other for on the day of the fight. When you'll get prize money. You know a few more details. What are the rules? Not too many rules. It's one-on-one. You cannot ask for help, and also no weapons. You can use dirty tricks, though. It's a schedule. Sessions per week. The Bigfoot gang that runs this one. That's everything. Let's see, these guys are fretting about something. So something... Oh, right. Yes, I think this is the situation that we've kind of heard about with the Black Claw gang and the Bigfoot gang. Something about this smuggling route they're very guarded about. So tell me what they're planning. Yes, okay, yeah. There's like I think this is like the mole on the inside. I think for both groups, because like we've seen this guy talking with top dogs and I think in both gangs. I think. Change the info and spread it to the Black Claw gang. I'll add another $300 after it's done. Yeah, because his name is Chris. It's a pretty good move, he says. It's just a habit, smiley face. You can trust me, I promise, bro. Okay. So the boxing takes place. Good to know. else. So block B is over that way. I had to guess. Actually, I think I'll do WSD. I go upstairs. Oh, you can't. Yeah, because the roof is off limits. This. Prison schedule. Witness is severely punished. So what I'm trying to figure out is like, when do you have time to do work? I guess you only have time to do work in the morning and up until lunch. So yeah, so basically 4 hours is when you can do any sort of like, any sort of job stuff to earn a paycheck. It seems weird that you're not allowed to do any of that from recreation to dinner. Because the main building is off limits. With an orderly manner. No noise during lockdown. Bathrooms are open. 30 minutes only. Yeah, makes sense. What's over this way? It's the top. This is the top floor then. I don't have any focus points, so I can't really meet anybody else. There is a rabbit guy. There's some fretting happening. Kind of a cool perspective. I like how the camera shifts a little bit as you go from top floor to bottom floor. Hiking the route fees. Oh, the smuggling route, right? Yes. I'm trying to collect my debt. Bigfoot gang's trying to start a war here. So I've got business to attend to, my man. Business will have to wait. Just that I'm short on cash, that's it. They're protecting me for 2 days. Oh, I see what this is. Do you have any idea what you're doing? Yeah. Yeah, that seems questionable because, like, when that protection runs out and you need to pay those guys. Defaulting on a Black Claw gang debt. The fact that this guy is part of the Black Claw gang, he's such a small dude. I guess he's one of their financial advisors, one of their accountants. What's up, Thespio? Be ready to pay the price. I don't know if I've got the best feels about Kevin. I don't know if he's long for this world. The way he's operating here. Of course, there's our cell right there. Nothing else happening down here in particular. Like I said, we'll have in about half an hour we'll have another focus point ready. What about this cell block? His back is to you. That's prison rule. I think the idea about us turning our back is like we're like listening in, but we're trying to make it not obvious that we're listening in. I think that's the idea. There was some kind of similar events happening up top. Folks fretting about something, making some noise. I'm gonna buy my mucus, my poison mucus. You're not gonna do anything weird with it, right? I suspect something weird absolutely is going to happen here. No, it's for a new drug. Might have an anesthetic effect. I have a bad feeling about this, man. Alright. Now we're back up here. I suppose I'm like allowed to even like go in there. I'll probably like shake my ass down. And again, I have a whole $5 to my name. Well, it'd be cool if we could like play board games or something. Actually, oh, is that what this is? Oh, I get to help somebody potentially. Unknown unit found, he says. I want to help someone. Let's help Jimmy. Roll the dice for him. It would cost 5 minutes. Sure. Maybe I can help. Hesitates, but then hands to the dice because I look so confident. That is not good. I do not have any more focus points. Can't do it. He says, bro, you fucked up. I have not made a single roll this whole night, by the way. Every single roll I've attempted, they've all failed. I'm gonna play it forever. What's going on here? Do I wanna chance this one? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should, because that's probably more of a high stakes situation. Trying to get my ass beat if I can help it. I mean, I guess that's pretty much it, honestly. We know that's the boxing area. Let's go back down to the ground floor. Was there anything else I missed down here? We could go back to our cell, see if there's anything there we want to mess with. We definitely don't have the money for the phone call. Yeah, I can't do any work stuff right now, which is really a shame. This seems like prime time to do some other stuff. What's this guy's deal? It says here, just in time. Well, I don't have any points to befriend you. I don't know what I'm in time for. Go back to our cell. Back to cell. Oh, you gotta hold it. There we go. See, anything I want to craft? I have no pen or pencil, but I do have paper. So I can make some cloth. But I need bed sheet. Okay, I can make a rope, but I need cloth. I can make a lockpick, but I need those things. I can make a mint roll-up. Not a bad idea. Or a paper crane, just a little improvised item. Just something to do. So, side effect body -1. More focus points and more stamina. Hazardous to your health. Oh, you're smoking it. Okay, I thought it was like a healing salve. I see. It says medium. I have 3 mint though. Yeah, sure, that sounds cool. Let's go ahead and make it. Yeah. There we go. That's probably the only one I can make. Yeah. I don't want to brush my teeth. Yeah. Feeling good about our charisma. Organize the sink. Toothbrush. It's toothpaste. Okay. There's the toilet. Yep. With our guy staring right at us the whole time. Almost fell asleep in the toilet. Feeling good about our comfort. Oh, what's this? I think I heard something, he says. My toilet is leaking. Investigate the leak. Bring us unstopped. Gotta find out what's broken. Our toilet's broken. Shake, our toilet's broken. What are we gonna do? We got a leaky toilet. This game is doing a good job of reminding me of what I've always suspected to be true. I think I'm too pretty for prison. I don't think I would do well in prison. I don't know. Shake will back me up on this. Shake probably thinks that I'm, a real tough cookie, a real tough customer. You might think I have this very rugged and very mean exterior, but honestly, at the end of the day, I'm more of a softie than I let on. I think prison probably wouldn't be very good for me. So I'm glad that our protagonist here is stuck in the slammer, and I am not. This is Back to the Dawn. We are playing as a fox fella that has been framed, and he is wound up in the clink, and we're trying to figure out the conspiracy that led us here. And yeah, that's the deal. That's the deal right now. We're about to end the first in-game day, so to speak, of our time here, and we've met a bunch of the weird characters here. We're trying to kind of get just get familiar, I guess, with the schedule and just how things work here. All the characters in this game, everyone is like an anthropomorphized animal. So our roommate is a donkey. We're playing as a fox. All the big, tough, scary prison dudes are like rhinos and tigers and panthers and shit. So it's a lot to try to figure out and comprehend, but I'm liking it so far. Shake was doing some Nine Kings. Yes, because I've watched Alias play that one. I think you played the demo some time ago. Hope you're liking it, Shake. He says, taking the doggy outside. If anybody, as always, if anyone has any clips from Shake's channel we can all watch together, I would love to see him. Shake, of course, is such a great dude. He rated us a whole bunch. We played games with him a whole bunch last night, and then he rated us last night, which is super nice. We were playing Mech Warrior. This game is a little bit different than Mech Warrior, but it is very good. It just came out about a month or so, and I'm liking it so far. And even though I'm still trying to get my sea legs. If you've played this game before, you will no doubt notice that I've spent all my money already. Not by intention. It was part of it was one dude shook me down for half of it so he wouldn't beat my ass, and the other half was or the other 20 at least was because I didn't realize that when you're like hovering over to purchase something, I didn't realize that the price wasn't up near the text, it was down to the bottom. So that was a miss on my part. Because I come off as so manly. That's right. It's funny because years ago, I was helping my DM, the DM for all of our D&D games, Adam, I was helping him out with one of his Amped Guard projects. For those who don't know, Amped Guard is basically it's like a LARPing thing, live action roleplay. It's a little bit more focused on combat. Like there's some role-playing stuff, but it's more focused on like the sword play and that kind of thing. And he was running this event for his kingdom that involved a mysterious overseer that would give messages to his group. And he was like, "Yo, Alex, you've got a great microphone. You've got a cool like streaming setup. Would you mind recording some videos for me of like you reading off these like this stuff in the script I'll provide?" And he's like, "And if you have like a cloak or something, if you could like dim the lights, you know, somehow, you know, really dress it up to make it seem like you're this mysterious guy." Because he was like, nobody will know, you know, for the people that are in this Amp Guard group, it wasn't anybody that I knew. So, you know, the illusion was fully maintained. And I was like, yeah, I think we can make something work. That sounds fun. It was kind of a cool thing to do. Recorded a couple videos for him. And yeah, it was like, what I tried to do is I tried to, it's gonna sound so silly, but I put a pillow on my chair to raise myself up so I didn't look so short. And of course I had the cloak on. This is actually a different cloak than the one I use sometimes for the Super Hobbit dress up channel point redemption. But like, I turned the lights down and of course had the hood over so you couldn't see my face. And I tried to like, you know, talk in a bit of a lower timbre so that it was, you know, not so expressive and goofy like I usually am. And it worked out well. I think people enjoyed it, and I later actually met some of his Amp Guard buddies, and they were super excited. They're like, "Oh shit, we love the videos," and they were like, "It's so weird meeting you because this whole time we thought you were some like big badass dude." They're like, "We thought you were some big badass, so it's delightful meeting you, and you're just this fucking short guy." So it's like, all right, I can role play. I can role play as a tall guy. All right, that's halfway there, baby. Role playing as a tall guy, or at least an average sized person. That's all I really care about. If I can pass from afar, that's good enough for me. Oh man. Anyway, though, thank you again, Shake, for that raid. And yeah, Nine Kings looks great. If anyone has any clips that they would like to share from Shake's streams, any of his recent streams, I'd love to see it. I know he's on travel right now, but it's still cool he still gets to stream. And yeah, this game is good so far. Like I said, we're still pretty early in on the game, and we just used the toilet for the first time. The thing is leaking apparently. So what's going on here? So I'm gonna examine the toilet. I have a pretty good chance of not fucking this up. I will acknowledge I've yet to make a single roll tonight. Every single roll I've attempted, they've all failed. That changes now. Maybe. Test of intelligence. I don't have these things obviously, but I got that intelligence test, so I am ready. I am ready. How do I say yes? How do I make it go? Enter. Close. Examine. Oh, it's because I'm clicking that thing. Yes, just go and roll it. I barely got it. Barely got it. All right. I found the culprit. Screw securing the toilet loose so the water in the pipe is seeping in. I need to tighten that shit. Remove the entire toilet. Or I can remove the... What am I gonna do stealing a toilet? Add the toilet to the inventory. But if I remove the toilet, go through the hole and get into the pipe area behind the wall, might be passageways all over the inside with no guards patrolling. I'm gonna get out and about. This could be something. Prepare to disassemble. Let's think about it. Let's think about it. Think about the tools. So this might be a side quest for us to pursue then. So some kind of disassembly tool. A screwdriver makes the most sense. Maybe a coin. I do have one of those. It'd be better if I could craft some suitable tools. How much time would it take? People coming and going in the corridor all day long. I'd be discovered eventually. After lockdown would be a good time to do it. My cellmate is asleep. What about fooling the guards? Once it's disassembled, the guards will notice that a toilet is gone. A missing toilet seems like something that would stand out a little bit. And also if, yeah, there's something missing from a person not in the bed. So I need to craft a dummy for myself. Through. So it's not going to be easy, but there's a multi-step process to this for sure. Settle in for the long haul. Wonder if we want to talk to our cellmate about this, because he might give a shit about the toilet being missing. Leaky toilet, that's right. That is part of the jailbreak quest line. Yes, remove the toilet and go to the pipe area. But there is stuff you need to do as well. Recreation time. Yes, these are all like proper side quests. A time to make some money. Oh right, that's to make $100, and then I'll read the lawyer. Yeah. So really, if I had to guess, there might be two directions, two approaches you can make to figuring a way out through this game. Maybe there's multiple endings. Maybe you can eventually try to stage a jailbreak, or you can try to go through the appeal process and hope that, you know, justice prevails. That is pretty cool, though. So, is there anything else? Yeah, here's the dummy. I need an extra pillow, an extra blanket, and some cloth. And make the guards think you're asleep. Yep. Violation 10, right? That would definitely do it. And a few thousand details, he says. Yeah, some of these would be pretty big deal for sure. The rope would be an issue, yeah. Bandaging wounds when fighting. Oh, everything is stored in here, do I? Organize items. I think I want to store in here. Yeah, this is a disassembly tool. I'll pop that in there. I don't have anything that is of violation at all, I don't think. I'll keep that on my person. Intelligence last 2 hours. Yeah, I'll pop those in there for now. At least they look like raisins. I'll keep the paper on me. I'll keep the various herbs and medicinal things. Keep the soap. But at some point I might want to consider is like people I want to give gifts to. I should probably like keep some form of bartering things on me. So I think I will keep the cookies on me, and I think I'll also keep chewing gum on me. Mind +2 in charisma. Mind and yeah. I'll keep those on me. And the odds chance, yeah, that we find ourselves in an instance where I need to like quickly make somebody like me, or at least dislike me less. I mean, 3 of these things. Violation. There is a violation though, so maybe I should actually store that here. Need some match to be able to light it. Actually, that might be even a better gift. Because that's like an improvised cigarette. I could see it actually being valuable. Oh, wait, hold on. What'd that say? Organize items. There's the hidden compartments. Right. Can only store items with violation 2 or less. Right, that's fine. There was a mysterious letter, though. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay. Oh, it's a bit of some kind of meta deal. Some kind of fourth wall breaking. So this game was indeed in early access for quite some time. There was also a demo. Oh, that's nice. It's I don't mind the fourth wall breaking. It's a little bit weird, but it's fine. I guess it's for me. Put the letter in your pocket. Free player who bought the game during early access. No, I did not buy the game during early access. Actually, I didn't buy the game at all. I received a review key. But I received the review key after the game hit its 1.0 status. Schedule. Prison schedule, right? Makes sense. Out of curiosity, what does Sam have to trade? He has work boots, a coin, and some cloth. A rapport with Sam is not overly exciting. Negative rapport will cause trouble. Item trading, the higher the one's rapport, the better the things you can buy from them. When you fully bond, your rapport increases to stage 2. You can buy things someone is wearing. That's kind of cool. So, for instance, if I wanted... What do I have right now? I have reputation +1 and points +1 for negotiations. So, stamina... I kind of like the leather ones we have. That's kind of cool. Let's see. So, how much are these things? I kind of like... I mean, I see he has... He is like, it costs money. Can I, like, barter, though? Maybe it doesn't work that way. I was thinking, like, I could barter with him. Yeah, I've got stuff that I can definitely part ways with. Like, the jewel scarab's actually kind of valuable. Popular pet in the prison. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe it doesn't work that way. I could give a gift if I felt so inclined. Including gifting things to this guy. You know what? That's a good point, too. Maybe I should try to give him some of my improvised cigarettes, since he likes smoking cigarettes so much. To what making gifts look cheap, you can only give one gift to each inmate per day. Not sure what the question mark means. Maybe it means, like, how it will be received, like if the person would like it or not. So lockdowns in a little bit. Poster up for now. The disassemble would not work right now. Okay, so now... I think it was the first floor, right? Town prep begins pretty shortly here. I think we saw the dude on the second floor. Yeah, let's see how this works. Let's try giving a gift for the first time. Oh, I have to click it. There we go. All right, Mr. Mysteriously smokes cigarettes and says nothing and does nothing. If you got one of these things. He loves it. +21. He says thanks. And that's it. So it raises rapport up a little bit, and I really do mean just a little bit. Does he have anything to trade? He has the mint roll-up I just gave him. Get a match for $5. I'm guessing the 50 points means like, oh, you have to be at 50 before it's even an option, I guess. Although I'm not sure what the other 50 means. Maybe it means you... Oh, right. 50 is this meter, and then once you progress through this meter, then you have the gold one. I see now. Okay. Amber amulet. Inspiration actions. That's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, that means we've gifted something to him today. Right, that's okay. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much it for this day. Let's go back to our cell. Begins soon. Yeah, I can't really think of much else for the time being. This thing. Go and make the bed. Do I have a pillow and a blanket? I need to get a pillow. I need to get a blanket. Yeah, I don't have these things. It's the bed sheet. I was hoping they would have provided one to us, but looks like we have to whatever way to make these things happen. All the more reason for us to make some money. Yeah, I can't just craft these things, yeah. Yeah, blanket and pillow. We already have the bed sheet. I wonder, actually, Get back to the lobby, I think. First floor of the lobby. This guy. He might have something. This guy has like a little bit of everything. He even has the newest edition of Play Pup. So enticing, and beer and a calculator. Never mind. He doesn't have jack shit. Oh, but this other dude. Buy items. He also has the newest edition of Playboy and a Game Boy. Playboy and Game Boy, the two priorities. And a fox pinup. That's adorable. Oh, there's different tabs. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. God, soap is $40. What a fucking racket these guys are running. Good lord. Everything's so expensive. There's the bed sheet, pillow, yeah. Storage basket. Very, very expensive. Sells cupboard for more storage. Man, oh man. Alright, so now that I know that... Okay, he's the only one with the multiple tabs. Okay. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Oh, I can't even see how much this is. I was curious, like, how the price would be different. Can't even see how much it is. We can introduce ourselves to another person, though. Look at this guy. Here's Henry. He says, I'm hungry again. Then he belches loudly in our face. A little hungry again. It's my stomach. I should know these things. I have to eat more in a whole day than you have, or in a single meal than you do after a whole day. And it's almost winter, right? He's hibernating, of course, or he needs to hibernate. He's a bear, you see. How can you hibernate since there's head count every day? I can teach you an essential survival skill. If I need to hibernate, all I have to do is find a prison guard and kick him in the ass, and there you go. I'll get a nice room, VIP room in Seg. I don't know, some kind of timeout. What Seg is like shorthand for. And sleep as long as I want there. Segregation. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. So thank you, Henry the Black Bear. Honest looking bear, always down to eat because he, always down, like not down to eat, but down because he's sad because he can never get enough to eat. There we go. So just beat up a guard and he's all good. Who will be the lucky one this time? Very nice. We have another one of these. Who else have we not met before? Let's meet this like little raccoon fella. He seems trustworthy. A keen eye, he says. I take a few moments of your time for a free show, he says. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I've seen how these like street performers, street like magician performer guys can sometimes go, man. Has to be the other one. It's not in the other one either. Because it's in your pocket. It's pretty good. Just impress the ladies with it. Heard from Magician, my cellmate Whitey, who's the little rabbit fella, I think. Makes more than just sleight of hand, it's a mental game of cat and mouse, he says. Improvise, hand and brain working in perfect harmony. I wouldn't waste this trick trying to pick up chicks. Come on, save it for the poker table. It's only cheating if you're caught. Otherwise, you're a master. There we go. Good job, Noodle. The confidence he exudes makes it clear he's a veteran gambler. Alright. And with that, back to the cell. Suppose it is time to sleep. End the day. But of course, we have no pillow and no blanket, so it's gonna be a shitty night. Time for sleepies. Smell something. Something special. Dream attack? Don't have much to attack. Not a great roll. Want to try a reroll? Sure. Don't have any focus points. Suckers and fangs. Something moving. Kind of nightmare. Survival parameters are low. Keep an eye on them. mental state, right? Danger on every corner in prison. Go to sleep in a weakened physical state, you'll feel pain when you wake up the next day. Apples, yogurt, painkillers can help. Prison is very stressful. When your mind is below 30, your intelligence and charisma are halved. Food and medicines like caramel bars will do it. Praying in the chapel, watching TV, reading magazines, playing video games. Any sort of distraction. Alright. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Got stamina refill, but our mental energy is fucked. So cold last night. Would need a blanket for sure. Oh yeah, mental is fucked, and like health is pretty okay. Keep a little longer. If it would help the mental stuff, maybe. 30 minutes. Just a little bit longer. Time to get up. It helped like a teensy bit, maybe. It was 11, now it's 14, I think. That fucked up nightmare though. Anything new here? You want something? We can just chat now. That's kind of nice, and our rapport slightly increases. Gonna move away when we get married. He says it's gonna happen. I know for sure. Pelicanville or Orberg. Trying to get away from her mom, he says. Doesn't like me. Like, I don't know if I'm like one to like offer life advice to this guy. Just like, listen, you know your situation better than I do, man. I'm not one to judge. Maybe your mom will change your mind in time. That's the plan, he says. So he appreciates that. There we go. So there's other ways to establish rapport with folks. Go to the head count. I think we have everyone this time, because when we were here the previous morning, there was 2 people in the infirmary. Everyone's present. So we don't want surprises with the head count. Got a real surprise, he says. It's the warden. I was going to read your announcement, but you're here in person. You're sharing the workload, but I prefer to give the news to these kids in person. It's my duty, he says. Kids? I don't know so much about that. If I couldn't even make it down here, the board would ask me to retire. I'll say a few words. I actually have a few friends from the good old days that used to work for a software company that wrote software for, I guess the term is like private prisons. So not like state-sponsored prisons, but like private for-profit prisons. As you can imagine, they didn't work for this place very long, but like it kind of gave them a very unique view, kind of behind the scenes of how some of these places operate. Yeah, as you can imagine, it's no wonder they didn't stick around for very long. But like, you know, hearing this guy say just now, like oh yes, the board would not keep me around. It's like, oh wait, is he like a CEO? But then it's like, oh right, well when it comes to like a private operated prison, then yes, I mean there are, you know, like shareholders and shit. It's like kind of, I don't know, kind of a weird idea. The idea of like some sort of for-profit prison, the kind of thing that like seems like it seems like a fucked up notion, right? Like I think to a lot of other developed countries they would go, wait, what the fuck? But yeah, it's a thing here in the States, which is kind of strange. I was just reminded of that fact, because yeah, I think for the couple friends I'm thinking of, I think only a few of them worked there for a little bit. I think one of them did stick around a little bit longer, but I don't know. I'd be curious if And I haven't like asked them about this kind of thing in a long time, and I'd be curious if they had other stories to share from that period, from that time in their lives. Yeah, it is fucked up, Taco Sunday. Yeah. It's the kind of thing that like people not from the States, you know, like people from Europe are like, oh, haha, that's like, you're kidding, right? It's like, no, it's a thing here, and yeah, it's like the kind of thing that you would think shouldn't be allowed. The truth is a lot of public prisons for... Yeah, well, that's the thing. And I guess that's kind of why, I don't know, it's not as big of a deal. For one thing, like, there's not a lot of advocates for, you know, prisoners' rights out there. So, you know, it's such an easy, like, political thing to be like, tough on crime and tough on prisons, that kind of thing. Because it's like, oh, well, if they're prisoners, they're bad, right? Because nobody innocent ever goes to prison, right? That never happens. The justice system never makes a mistake, right? So there's that. But like Ogasso said, I mean, it's kind of no secret that even public prisons, pretty fucked up places. So I don't know. It's one of those things like I don't think about. Like it never enters my subconscious until just now. Like I just kind of had a sudden flashback. I was like, oh right, I heard about these not too long ago. What the hell? And yeah, I mean it comes from a place of privilege, right? I don't have to think about these things, but when I do, it deals a little bit of like psychic damage, where it's like, oh fuck, I forgot that exists, and I think I was happier before I was reminded that it exists. I don't know. Yeah, it almost sounds bizarre. Yeah, to somebody not from the United States, they might think, oh, clearly he's joking, right? Count on the census as residing at the prison. Oh, interesting. Get included for house appointment. Oh, apportionment. Right, I see. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I did not know that detail, Elgaso, but it does make sense, unfortunately. Incarcerated rate, yeah. Actually, I didn't think it was one of the highest. I thought it was the highest. I thought we were the top spot on that one for developed countries. Because yeah, we love to fucking put people in prison and build giant fucking prisons. It is the highest. Yeah, I mean, I haven't checked the stats, obviously, but I can't think of another country that would be able to top that, honestly. Just because, yeah, I mean, that's kind of our thing, for better, for worse. America has a weird tendency to be number one in things you don't want to be number one in. Kind of our thing. More prisoners than China. That is impressive. That is impressive. Now, the downside, maybe I shouldn't say downside, but the tricky thing there is that I don't know if China would necessarily give accurate numbers for their, for their incarceration rates. Necessarily. Like, I could see there being, like, what is it? The whole, like, their weird fixation on the, what's it called? Is it a Muslim minority? The Uyghurs or the Uyghur minority? The way that like population's been persecuted, like there's no way that number would be included, because that's like a big no-no to even like to have any mention of that being in China. That is, unless I'm getting my wires crossed, but I'm pretty sure that's the thing in China. So anyway, so yeah, so I don't know. Still though, at least on the books, ours is the highest, and yeah, I don't know. Number one, yay! It was for a couple years. Yeah. I don't know, it's strange. Strange times, man. Oh, he's being so jovial. Oh, we're all just friends. We're all just hanging around with this guy, right? We're all just being buddy-buddy. Spirited as ever. And we're over here like, it's kind of hard to be, like, excited about all this. His name is Clark. Taking so much of the burden off of me, he says. Yes, I see some new faces. Live peacefully in your new home, he says. Just give my announcement your full attention. Here it is in written form. To show how humane our correctional facility is, giving our inmates a feeling of home, he says. We're doing a package service. You now receive packages and letters from the outside. 10 kilograms is the limit. No bigger than a shoebox. So please don't smuggle contraband. That will be confiscated, as you can imagine. No. Don't go skimming any off the top, he says. Not bad. Show some gratitude for his kindness, he says. All right. It seems like pretty okay. I'm over here like, all right, but what's the catch? Gotta be a catch, right? There's always a catch. What's going on here? So, yes, this rivalry between the Black Claw gang and the Bigfoot gang. There's clearly, like, some stuff brewing. Business is good. We don't have to fight them, do we? Oh, right, Tony. Yeah, that's the guy that he runs the black market. Is the hump diverting the blood from your brain? It's obvious. I have them see the general building to us, converted to an indoor gym. The water won't run down into our butt cracks when we pump iron in the rain, he says. There's this guy, Wilbur. The wheels of fate are turning. Let's befriend this guy. I've been waiting a long time. You have? What does that mean exactly? You knew I knew you'd come to me eventually. Messenger of the stars has been turning the wheels of fate, he says. Is this a Shakespeare play? The twisted key destined to unlock the shackles of reincarnation. Bro, could you speak not exclusively in soliloquies to the audience, please? Ritual, he says. It gazes in the dark. Blood-soaked dagger, flickering flame. The lost pattern is he like, or his eyes rolling in the back of his skull right now? Is he shaking? I will guide you in your mission. Oh fuck. Be around. Where you run the tightrope poles, he says. Very cool. Eccentric goat obsessed with mysticism. Cryptic disjointed sentences. Somewhat related to a strange ritual. So what does it all mean? Hard to say. There's Franklin. Interrupt my train of thought, he says, but I will befriend you. Put the sensor on the bottom, he says. Uh-oh. Oh god, what's he doing? My guy's like, excuse me? They'll all disappear, he says. Ah! No. Is it a robot? Oh, it's a robotic vacuum cleaner? That actually sounds kind of sick. I thought it'd be a big hit. Alright, so he's a crafty guy. Passion for all things mechanical. Very nice. What else we got over here? The phone is available, but of course I can't use it right now because I don't get the monies. Here's this guy. What are you tisking at? You like magic, he asks? I only know a couple of card tricks. But I'm a magician, he says. A prison magic show. Would pay to see it. What kind of magic is exciting exactly? The death slice and the rabbit hole of death. Oh, okay, these sound scary. Lots of death. Are you interested in the show? It's better than sitting in my cell. Oh, wait. What's this us? What's this let's? Rehearsing. Am I your assistant now? Oh, God. The perfect body for performing the death slice? I'm afraid of the death slice. Oh, it might be Fate Gold. You're right. That might be exactly what that is. Alright, well. Takes more than a few parlor tricks to fool and entertain the jaded and cynical animals that make up the general population. Death-defying spectacular, he says. You have the courage to join him on stage. What's going on here? Oops. That thing of yours? That thing I sent you? That thing of mine? That thing. You know the thing. What are you talking about? Pretend I never mentioned it. Smiley face. Okay, now I'm curious. What could the thing possibly be? Well, to work at the laundry room because our guy needs to make some money. I don't expect we'll make a lot of money. Washing machine's very loud. What kind of work can I do? Here's Henry. I'm hungry again. here's Eddie. I think we've met Eddie. Yeah, we absolutely have. What do we have here? Ironing board. One of the jobs. Some instructions on the wall, maybe. Go with jars. Okay. Softener and water softener. Cheapest chemical ingredients possible. I believe it. Detergent mixing room. Bernard. There's Vladimir. There's Gray. We know about Gray. Keep your distance, buddy. They nailed the washing machine sound. The washing machine vibe very well. Removed here, yep. Like stuff on the wall over there. Oh wait, maybe I can read that from the window, maybe? Oh, I'm able to go through here. Okay. Coughs violently. I'm choking in here. I'll stay here for too long. Detergent recipes. I'm going to take a quick screenshot of this. Actually, I'm gonna get the whole screen. Actually, I don't just stay here for too long. I'll get paid for the new recipe. I better not get mixed up. Reacts with metal. A rust remover. Good to know for future reference. Close the door. There we go. So, we probably shouldn't be doing stuff in there. In the work instructions. Can I talk to these guys? Too close, he says. Persuade him to leave? What the fuck? I guess, like, if we wanted to, like, do some illicit activities. Can't befriend him. I'll befriend you real quick. A little bit on edge, he says. Have you recently pissed somebody off? A former detective, he says. Got a lot of bad guys here. Ah, some of them are here, right. Have to be very cautious, he says. Agenda up here. Were you framed as well? I don't want to talk about it. We'll talk more. Bernard the Capybara. I won't talk about it just yet. Can I try to move the machine? I bet I probably could. Strength chest. Let's try it. I can push it. Perfect roll. Critical success. I fucking suplexed that shit. Are these the instructions? Ironing board instructions. Perfect. Pick up the iron to start ironing and put it down to stop. All right. Okay, so maybe... all right, I'll save this as a recipe instead. Or as a screenshot, rather. Ironing times for the 5 types of clothing. Written down here. Oops. Saved as a screenshot. There we go. So, top 11 minutes. Oh, tops. Yeah, like shirts. So, tops, 11 minutes. Pants, 10 minutes. Vest, 9. Underpants, 8. Socks, 7. Close to the actual ironing time is to the specified time. The more pay the workers will receive. Improve efficiency and reduce costs. Each worker must finish ironing 3 items of clothing in succession before he can receive a salary. Anti-theft alarms. Right. Iron is disconnected from the power cord. It will trigger the alarm, so use it with care. I see. Okay. There's 2 pieces of paper there, so... Okay. Now... onto here. Start ironing. Get to work, he says. So, socks. Ironing time is 7 minutes. Right. Job is really simple. You just have to count. Left click to start ironing and count in your head. Oh, I see. You can use the meter in the bottom of the screen, but it'll disappear after a little bit. And it's minutes, not seconds. Maybe time just moves. Maybe like it's 1 second per minute, maybe. All right, so we're gonna be going for 7 then. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty close. Advance, going for 8 minutes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, baby! On the dot. Look at that. If this was that one Majora's Mask art piece thingy where you're trying to, like, you're doing the timing test, the timing challenge with the male guy, I'd be popping off right now. Another 3 minutes, or 8 minutes for this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little bit over. That's all 3 done. How much will I get paid? $50, not bad, not bad. Aced one of them. Got good behavior points just there. Let's do more ironing. I'm kind of curious to do this thing too, but of course that one's gonna be not good for our health. Okay, so 9 minutes for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A little bit over on that one. 8. Probably very boring to watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shit. That was not... It was supposed to be... Oh, shit. It was supposed to be 8, not 9. I'm a dumbass. All right, so I over-ironed that one. So 7 for this one. Okay. 7. Oh, real close. Real close on that one. All right, so hopefully they won't mind some extra ironed underpants. I'm going to dock that one for my... I just want to get paid for that one. I did pretty good on that one, though. I'm a little bit curious. Go to this other one here. So, honestly, can I go in here? Can. Ain't cool in here? Yeah, not really. What's that? Harmful gas. Staying here will harm the body. So we never actually needed to mess with the screenshot for that one. Move this over here. So detergent made according to the old recipe can be corrosive. Use the new recipe. Yes, so the one on the left we ignore. If we want something that will corrode metal, then we might need to just make note for that for future, for future reference. Five scoops of detergent, degreasing powder 1 scoop, softener 1/2 scoop, bleach 1/2, reducing agent 1/2. I guess the ideal thing here is that previously it was less detergent and more bleach and a lot more reducing agent. Thanks for mixing the detergents. The ingredients are here. Let's mix the... Let's see. Why is it 0 out of 50? Oh, progress. Just a roll then. Oof. God, our guy looks so sad. Of course, it's gonna harm us, right? Yeah, well, actually, we're doing okay. 69 is pretty okay. Let's continue. It's a little bit better. Guy is getting hungry. Hunger will cause you to continuously lose body and mind. Ooh, we don't want that. Don't feel hungry while you're asleep. If I cancel, will I lose my progress? No. So I'm going to leave the room. Oops. And And I think I actually have some stuff on me right now. Satiety +1. Yeah, the mushroom wouldn't be good. Let's eat one of these things. To take the edge off a little bit. Like, you know, lunchtime's pretty soon here. Continue this. Ooh, perfect roll. Look at that. Critical success. Yeah, this place is kind of chipping away at my health. Ooh, another really good success. Man, 2 great rolls in a row. Oh my gosh. I'm really lucky. This next one will be enough. It was enough. Evenly mixed. We got the good boy points. Very nice. We actually have made some money now, which is nice. And just in luck, we have, we're actually not too far from being like actual lunchtime. Let's chat with Henry. Yo, what's up, Ace? Like the Escape? Oh, yeah, the Escapist. I remember that game. I never did play it, but I know which one you mean. It's funny because I always thought that was the, I always thought it was made by the same developers as RimWorld because it looked very RimWorld-esque. It's a game I'm thinking it is. Oh, no, I'm thinking of a different game. There's another game that looks very RimWorld-esque, but it's not the Escapist. But yeah, that one does look really cool, though. I made a second one. Yes, I heard the second one's also quite good. How do you make friends fast in here? Share food with the person on your table at lunchtime, of course. Also, I'm hungry again. Makes sense, makes sense. Speaking of food. Let's go ahead and put it back to the main building and get some lunchtime. And then I guess we just kind of wait for lunchtime to drop on to pop on by. Can I befriend Evan? Cannot befriend Evan. Level 4 the reputation. He is a lieutenant. Already befriended Tony. Can chat with him though. Oh, I cannot chat with him. Never. I've already talked with this guy. And this Walter. Cover your nose. Oh, he's a skunk, I think. A bad smell wafts over. Yes, he warned me. He warned me. Sorry, bro. Yeah, there's one game in particular. There's one game in particular that really looks like a. Like I just always assumed it was the same developer as RimWorld. The Escapist like kinda has it, but there's one game in particular that really has it. I can't remember which one it was. The I think that's it. The Survivalists, is that it? Maybe? Is it Prison Architect? It's Prison Architect. That's the one. When I first saw RimWorld, I was like, "Oh yeah, Prison Architect, same developer." It totally isn't. It totally isn't. But like the design of the characters and maybe not so much like other things, but the people, the way that the pawns are designed, it's like so on the nose. But yeah, it's years later I realized it was a complete coincidence. Yeah, because I don't even think the developer was aware of that game. The guy that made RimWorld, that he was aware of Prison Architect's design. Is the septic tank leaking again? No, I'll just ask what the smell is. He's probably used to it. There's another one with a similar art style. It's called Clan Folk. I've definitely heard about that one. In fact, El Gassi might have been the one to tell me about it. He might have been the one that they've told me about it. Because yeah, this one is like, surely they were inspired by RimWorld. Like it's one thing with Prison Architect where, okay, there was clearly, you know, 2 people just had the same idea at the same time. When I look at Clan Folk, I go, all right, I see where the inspiration was. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. I'm not at all bothered when a game, you know, is kind of basing some parts of the aesthetic off another. I think it's cool. Usually, if it has that art style, it's typically a green. I mean, the game is. I can't think of any instances of a game having that art style being bad. I mean, obviously, other things have to happen to make the game good, but I mean, you're right. The track record is a pretty good one so far. He says, I'm a skunk and I've collected some essence from my skunk glands. Difficult bottling it up, though. Sometimes some of it gets on my hair, so it smells a little undignified, he says. But it was a weapon you get when you feel threatened. That's usually what happens, but I have a reason to collect mine, he says. I'm Walter. I was a chemistry teacher before I was incarcerated. Special substance and an extract from my spray, he says. I'm going to synthesize a new drug. It can help me repay my debt, he says. I don't want to give away too many details until the testing's complete. Respect it. I respect it. My curiosity has been piqued. It's chow time, baby. Yeah, it's a pretty reliable coincidence. Alrighty. So our guy he's got some money, and we could definitely use some brain juice. So it's only mind +5, but it's more satiety, which is good. The stamina part is less of an issue. Yeah, satiety +4, which is great. Can I get an omelet and bread? So, let's go sit next to a frog fella. Eat the omelet. I can make a better omelet than this. It's something. It's not much, but it's something. I could request this pumpkin porridge, but I probably won't get it. Here, let's go ahead and get up. There's other stuff happening right now. Whenever you see the little sweat emotes, that's like there's some kind of spirited conversation happening. I think I've seen who he says before. Everyone's seen everyone in here. Before I even was here. I got caught straight after I came to the city, he says. He says, trust me, all of us Panthers look alike. Not sure if that's necessarily true. What's going on over here with Lynn? What'd you have for lunch today? Pumpkin porridge on Monday, pumpkin porridge, blah, 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 the whole fucking thing. Xenarthrans? Xenarthrans. That's a cool word. Some prisons on the West Coast offer ant snakes. Oh, ant shakes, rather. Excuse me. We share the same problem, and I need to correct you. I'm a Flidauta. The skills have brought me no end of trouble, he says. I thought armadillos... Oh my god, this guy. He's like, my vision is great. I have such great eyesight. Oh, goddamn pangolin, bro. You think it was an armadillo this whole time? I heard pangolin scales have medicinal properties. Ooh. Just kidding, just kidding. I'm an armadillo. Haha, I'm just unique. I'm so unique, you see. These guys are button heads again. Why are you standing there, bro? We're gonna hit weights after chow? Are you bailing on me, bro? Just gotta wait a second. I don't have much time. Excuse me? Oh, is he pissing? Is he like just... Is he just pissing on the... like, what's going on here? I'm so relaxed right now. It's like, bro. Legally blind by human standards? I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. We're sitting in the wrong place. Wanna switch chairs? Between the Bigfoot gang? Oh, okay, yeah, that is a little bit questionable. I always sit here and I never have problems. We're on the brink of war over the kitchen hole. Oh, that's what's back there. And that door that's unlocked. A whole lot of trouble brewing. Don't want to get caught up in whatever's happening here. It's gonna hit the fan soon. You literally are a jackass. I mean, he's probably not wrong. Yeah, I am kind of curious. Guess the card. Let's just chat. Mostly skill, a little bit of luck. Most gamblers want to rely on that 1% luck to overcome the skill. It won't open. You hear people talking inside. Let's eavesdrop. This card sucks. Oh, okay, yeah, they're like, they got like a poker game going on back there. Yeah. Okay. Because, yeah, the kitchen hole thing, I'm thinking there's, like, this whole smuggling route that's somewhere. I don't know where it is. There's John. He's eating bread. He's eating pumpkin porridge. So I can see, like, what they're eating, which is, I guess, neat. Let's see, is there anyone that I haven't met yet? Have I met Franklin? I think I have. Oh, looks like you can't do any other interactions with folks that are eating. Get up. Can't befriend him, and I can't befriend him. Oh, oddly enough, I can befriend him. That's bizarre. What do you mean, hi? You looking for trouble? It's a big problem. You new here? Not how things work in the big house, he says. Anyway, I'm just gonna stare at this wall the whole time. Uh-oh. Now you done really piss me off. I hate filler words. Oh, that went well. Yes, I wouldn't know if I don't know if I would call that befriended him, but met an acquaintance of this person? Made an acquaintance of this person? When he speaks and interacts with other inmates follows a very strict set of unwritten rules. Be very careful when you talk with him. It's a fucking minefield. Now get the fuck out of here. Now, unfortunately, like, we only got so much food out of that one eat, so we'll have to go to the vending machine and get some more stuff here. 2 hours. Yeah, the main thing is satiety. Yogurt sobers you up, which is nice. It's all so expensive, goddamn. But chicken for opening, though. Stores body, which is cool. A little bit of shame that, yeah, like, even things like yogurt. When I think of yogurt, I think of it being, like, at least a little bit on the kind of filling side, at least. A little bit savory, right? So, why that doesn't count. It's a shame we couldn't, like, get more food from the cafeteria. Random taste, random pleasure, it says. Last 2 hours. Yeah. What do we have in our inventory, for that matter? A couple things. Yeah, we've got more of these things. I'll go and eat one of these. Gotta make it to dinner time. Oh shit, speaking of time, it's 2 a.m. So I should probably wrap up here. Go and save here. I'm sure there are autosaves, yeah. In fact, it looks like it actually made an autosave right when we started the recreation yard, so I'll just stick with that then. But, yeah, I didn't realize it was getting kind of late. Which is usually a good sign. Usually that means I'm having fun. And I am enjoying this game. It's challenging for sure, but I don't feel like it's like hopeless or brutal. There's yeah, save and exit. Yeah, it's fine. It's a lot. There's a lot to like. Oh, I like the main menu theme. That's kind of cool. There's a lot going on, and trying to keep up with each character's, you know, their own kind of like either backstory or just kind of their own things going on is interesting. And I'm curious to see where the story goes. I kind of get the impression it'll take a while to get things moving in some ways. Like, you know, I have enough to make the phone call now, obviously, which is great. So once we resume this game, when we finish up with the recreation time, we'll go back to the main building and make the phone call, and that might move some parts of the main quest along. But of course, I'm also gonna want to get actually, I might even prioritize making a pillow or buying a pillow and a blanket so we can like get proper rest at nighttime, because that really put us kind of behind the 8 ball for this second day. So, you know, trying to prioritize your needs and also the desire to move the story along, it's gonna be tricky. But yeah, I like these kinds of things go. There absolutely is and you gotta play the long game, right? You gotta use your time and your resources wisely. The money grind is not too bad. It really isn't. I was pleasantly surprised. The money grind isn't like horrible. I thought for sure that like, yeah, if you do like like a full morning's worth of laundry work, you would get like $20 or something. But it was actually better than I thought it would be. Of course, the problem is everything here is so expensive, but still, it could be worse. The only downside is that you're only allowed to work, I think, in between, like, when you first head count and lunchtime, basically. So like, it's weird to me that you're not allowed to do any work in the main building, basically in between lunch and dinner during rec time. So that's a little bit strange to me, but because you would think rec time would be like the perfect time to be getting work done, but you know, what do I know, right? I can't pretend to be an expert on these matters. But I'm liking the game so far. I see why it's been reviewed well, and I definitely want to continue it. If not just for the story part, I think the story part is what I'm most interested in. I don't regret the character choices that I've made so far, like the guy that I chose and the starting perks, that kind of thing. I definitely have to play the guy smartly, and I have to like basically avoid combat as much as possible, because you know, making this guy all charisma and no physical abilities means that, yeah, some things are just going to be really hard for him. But no, I'm liking it so far. It's good. It's good. So thank you to Lurkit hooking us up with a review key for this cool game. No, it's impressive. It's impressive to me this game has been out for, excuse me, has been out for like, yeah, less than a month. Well, a little bit more than a month. It's got over 1,000 reviews on Steam. It's like, it's been reviewed very well. And I can see why. I can see why. It's not really like a lot of things I've played though, so it's kind of something a little bit outside of my usual wheelhouse of games that I play. Yeah, it says like the tags say, yeah, role-playing game, absolutely. They say story rich and detective. I think the detective stuff is the stuff I'm most interested in, trying to like uncover the mysteries and like detangle the web of like all the interlocking stories that are happening, and like this whole thing where there's this gang rivalry that's apparently about to blow up in everyone's faces. Like that, I think it's the most interesting to me. Good stuff though, guys and gals. Thank you again. We had a bunch of people rated tonight. We had Shake the Box rated us earlier. Dudson Woo rated us. XGF 4 people rated us. Goddamn, what's the replayability like? It's a good question. There, for one thing, there's 2 playable characters. There's a fox character and a panther character. I don't know if it's the same panther we saw earlier in the lunchroom. I think it's entirely possible he is, but yeah, there's 2 playable characters, and each playable character has different starting backgrounds, and also it wouldn't shock me if there were multiple endings. I don't know that for sure, but it would not shock me if, like, based on the decisions you take along the way, what endings it could potentially leads to. Hard to say.